Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SaulApe, and I'm an ape. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing well. Hello, Mr. Summer. You are before the notification. Thank you for being so patient. Okay. YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube. Let's go. Let's be here. Let's go. My fight with notification continues. So far, you are doing very well with that. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and I'm fighting with multi-streaming stuff. Can we do it? Today is August 6th. This is a live stream. Not made for kids. We have tags. Warcraft. Okay. Hello, Mr. Kratos. Soul haircut, man. I have a comment for that. And if you feel offended by my actions, I do apologize. I had to take a shower, sir, even though we are doing some gaming things on this channel. Nice to see you, nice to see you. Okay. Not happy, that's definitely not happy with 900 MMR, Kappa. Looking fresh, oh, thank you, sir. Okay, okay. Nice to see you, nice to see you. Okay, 1 second. Do we have a good title? Do we have a good title? Save. Okay, checking. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Mr. Old Tower. Nice to see you. Okay, I think the YouTube chat is ready. And guys, when the stream will start lagging, don't panic. We will just cut the YouTube stream, okay? That will be fine. That will be fine. For some reason, it happens often that when I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time, this freaking software is lagging out. It's not my internet. It's something different. Ladies and gentlemen, Medusa versus Meteor. Let's check one game. Do they play on spring? Okay, let's check Autumn Leaves, but it's a 7-minute long game. Let's check Northern Isles. Is Mr. Medusa playing Warden? And is he still playing Panda second? Or was he motivated by Mighty Low Lyet? And he plays... I have wrong overlay. Hang on a second. Or if he plays the other stuff, which is of course Tinker Second. Okay, 1 second. There is a cool YouTube video about Tinker Second. I'm actually motivated. If I would play some Warcraft 3, I would definitely try. Play more Warcraft. I would try the Night Elves. Okay, launch editor, not editor. Okay, slowly. What I'm doing, maybe I'll explain what I'm doing. I need to open Warcraft a normal way. Click on one option, and then I will go there. Shower head cut. Thank you, Mr. Itidor. That's exactly what is happening here. Nice to see you guys. Good morning. I think Tinker Second is good. Only will play Hippos versus Hogs. Mr. Light tried it yesterday. And Tinker Second wasn't a problem in this game. It was when he expanded. Because it was giga late. And he played versus a guy that had 2,300 gold. Banked at 50 supply. Okay, guys. I wanted to see Northern Isles. I do apologize. Now the technical difficulties are over. Booster is coming back. This game is not going for YouTube. I need my warm-up. My casting warm-up, and I'm all yours. Oh yes, the beautiful overlay. Oh yes, baby. So, this is a show match between Medusa and Meteor, and Medusa played so many games versus Hog. I'm sorry, versus Mr. Sog, that I think Medusa is a monster in this matchup. Nidal versus Human, Mr. Medusa knows it all. He knows it all, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Mr. Summer, you need to have better orc streamers that in the morning are making show matches, you know? You need to find a great job and sponsor some tournaments. Makura for you, and nice mirror image to the Makura, Mr. Old Tower. I'm impressed. Hello, Mr. Ness114. Nice to see you, sir. So, my point is, I'm expecting absolute obliteration. Medusa will destroy Mr. Meteor. This is his matchup. He played so many times versus Sok. He was winning versus Sok, and it's actually Demon Hunter, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how Mr. Medusa is going to approach this. Yeah, making an orc show match is hard as well, Mr. Summer. That's what I'm telling you. We have human versus Nidal because Medusa is the most active player, and he is cooking. That's me. That's me as well, Mr. Old Tower. That's me as well. So, let's see, ladies and gentlemen, if Demon Hunter is going to harass directly. I think Mr. Meteor wants to creep immediately. Happy's playing on KK. Ooh, Mr. Vess. Okay, I will check. Happy's playing on KK, mamma mia. Okay, Glove of Haste for the Demon. And where is the Scouting Wisp? Scouting Wisp knows, right? So in a normal game, Mr. Medusa will just cross the map immediately, but he doesn't want to do it versus Mountain King, because he's afraid of Bolt Surround, I presume. And Medusa, even though he knows that expansion is being crept, he's creeping level 2. I just so happy go to options and enable in chat. Big breakthroughs are happening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to report on them on my YouTube, because everything goes on my YouTube. Everything. Ladies and gentlemen, Medusa got level 2. Expansion will be on the way soon. We have only 3 footies. Bolt Surround is not going to happen. Mr. Meteor knows where Demon Hunter is, and we bolt. Why he went to the mana burn range? Why he went to the mana burn range? He just wants to buy time? He got double mana burn for free? Hello, Mr. Random Gamer, nice to see you. Why double mana burn for free? This is so bad. Oh, it bolts around. Maybe it was worth it. No, it's not close. Triple mana burn. I mean, okay. Demon Hunter has little mana, you know. The Mountain King was burning mana as well. To be honest, because mana burn costs mana, believe it or not. Fellow Mr. Xexo, welcome. Okay, we are going to investigate Mr. Happy playing on KK platform. Okay. Mana burn is here. So yes, this is clearly just buying time. Expansion is almost ready. But Mountain King is almost ready to be forced back because he can't longer stay against the Night Elf army. And speaking of the Night Elf army, Mr. Medusa is taking it to the long game and he's counter-expanding very quickly. Very quick counter-expansion. Mr. Meteor knows what's up. And Medusa enraged the camp? Was it like on purpose? I don't know. Archers are protecting. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Dragons with the Prime. Thank you for the 4 months sub. 4 months is like 4 supply. And for me, you are a tank, Mr. Dragons. Oh, no. We need a flying unit with 4 supply. You are like Gryphon. Because Gryphon comes from the same building as Dragon Hawk Rider. So Mr. Dragons, you are a Gryphon, thank you. And Mr. Old Tower, say thanks, Night Elves don't have Hell Hunt with mana burn in exactly. Thank you, Mr. Old Tower. There is this one monster, this is an undead, by the way. So with the Pala Rifle you can Holy Light him. It's called Fell Hound. You spawned it. If you find Spite Collar, you can actually find Spite Collar on Twisted Meadows on the maps. And yes, you know, because all of those nerfs to Pala Rifle, we should add this minion to human shop. You can buy him on tier 2. You just can't buy Spike Collar as human on tier 2. That would be beautiful. Of course, I'm kidding. Would probably broke the game, but yes, we need more powerful monsters. Am I right? Thank you for all of the support, guys, and have a good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Medusa doesn't need any support. He went for Naga second, and he's counter-expanding as we speak. In the meantime, tech for Mr. Meteor is going up. We have revealed technology, that's beautiful. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, they know about each other positioning. Medusa wants to make sure that his expansion will finish. He's actually going to the store? Why? You want to heal? Really? He wants to have super giga healthy demon hunter for some reason. Mountain King is using this time to creep. Wand of mana stealing is pretty good when you have level 3. Later, you know, when they have a lot of mana and the big fight doesn't matter that much. Another Scroll of Region will be popped. We want to have a Mountain King in full HP. And Mr. Medusa was a little bit passive because he had expansion on the way. And Mountain King is 1 kill away from getting magnificent level 3. There is no shop. We can't use stuff. And level 3 is there. Is there enough mana? There will be enough mana with the power of Wand of Mana Stealing, and that's what he's going for, but he just bolted to make a statement, not to surround. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't need to wait for the Archmage to know what kind of technology Mr. Meteor is going for. He's going, a Mountain King, be careful. Ladies and gentlemen, he is going for Archmage second with Brilliance Aura first. And ladies and gentlemen, Double Sanctum, Rifle Caster, let's go. Do you remember this Ancient of War? He started his journey here. And then he helped with creeping the expansion, and now he's in the middle and he's providing nice support for the Night Elf army. Ladies and gentlemen, Demon Hunter got Round Bracers, which is an amazing item versus Mountain King, and the Round Bracers is already paying off, ladies and gentlemen. Mana Ben is here, but Demon is not on level 3. Demon still needs some kills. Ancient of War survived. Ancient of War is like, I'm going to help my friend, but Mountain King has to TP, no! And this is how you lose hero with TP, even though your name is Meteor and you are 2400 MMR. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a hard moment. That was a hard moment, and thank you, Mr. Random Bad Gamer. Well, Mr. Random Bad Gamer, because my chat has like those default prices of how many beats you need to spend for those amazing animated emotes to be big, you can just spam it, Mr. Random Bad Gamer. Instead of buying a fancy lunch one day, spend this amount. Or just spam the chat. I'm kidding. But thank you again for the tears oh crap. Well, ladies and gentlemen, is it over? It's not over. Human has something, right? Okay. But the Night Elf is getting stronger and stronger. Level 3 on the Naga. Naga will carry this, man. And yes, economy of Mr. Medusa untouched. The only issue is that he doesn't have a Shredder. As we can see, his lumber is pretty low. So you don't buy Shredder, I guess. Or maybe versus MK you do, actually. Hard to say. Macra for everybody. Welcome. Well, Mr. Summer, I'm popular around the world. Maybe somebody's watching me in Asia now, and they're like after work, after dinner, and they just want to watch something before going to bed. Kappa. Always appreciate you guys in the Twitch chat. Welcome. Okay, this game is already bringing emotions. Let's speed it up a little bit. For me. Okay, and what's now? Thank you for the follow, Mr. Leaf 3. Nice to see you. By the way, we are almost at 3,000 subs on YouTube. 100 more subs on YouTube, and I will be 3,000 sub YouTuber. 3K sub YouTuber, guys. Can you imagine? Well, I hope that I will continue my uploading schedule. Which is going to be hard, but this is my last attempt, okay, to be a real YouTuber. I will do it, guys. If you don't know, yesterday I uploaded 4 videos on YouTube. I'm your morning TV, SaulApeMan. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have Medusa, who wants to... What is that? Who is that? That's LF Linguagua Farsir level 3. It's late in Mr. Random But Gamer. It's the morning. Don't make scary faces, Mr. Old Tower Kappa. You are scaring Mr. Random But Gamer. Mr. Summer, I will try. Okay. Okay. Hello, Mr. De Foresta. Nice to see you. I'm an ape, indeed, sir. And we have tier 3 for Meteor, bro. You are so greedy. You are so greedy. I like Mr. Medusa decision. Like, okay, you are tier 3? Let's just go to your base. Okay, Mr. Human, you need to teleport immediately here. Teleport here. Teleport here. Okay, he's waiting for the Rene Magnet. Get him! He got the item, and he teleported offensively. Maybe it was worth it. 60 days makes a habit. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see. There is, of course, some limitations in real life, but at least for 1 week, I would like to keep the schedule and see is my channel going to die because of overdoing the content. Ladies and gentlemen, level 3 Archmage means Blizzard level 2. Tier 3 Human means that you can add following things. You can add Master Priest with Inner Fire, but usually Inner Fire goes on Mords. Usually it goes on Mords. How much it gives to Knights? +3 only? It's probably it's a rounded number, probably. Actually, I need to check this. One day I need to do some investigation. On this, ladies and gentlemen. Podm as a third hero. Do you like Podm? We hate Podm in this matchup. Why no Pit Lord? Why not Pit Lord, ladies and gentlemen? Why not Pit Lord? That's what Mr. Jens would play. Okay, we are fighting in the middle. Supply is even. Tier 3 Nidal versus Tier 3 Human, but Tier 3 Human, okay, Tier 3 Human has one more. We have Staff of Sanctuary. I don't see Staff of Sanctuary. It means the Knight will just go down. You may say, Saul, those Knights are so big, so chunky. It's kinda true, but man, the bears, they deal so much damage. Beautiful Blizzard in the middle of everything, but Mr. Medusa just has the numbers. You need to keep the Blizzard going a little bit longer. This Archmage is the MVP here. This Archmage is dealing so much damage. All of those bears clamp up on top of each other. Can you hold a little bit longer? The bears are dying. A little bit friendly fire on his own caster, but this Archmage says, you shall not pass. I'm going to control this wild jungle, ladies and gentlemen. This wild jungle full of bears is being controlled. Ladies and gentlemen, he stood his ground. I thought that it's Giga over, that Mr. Nidal is just going to devour him. But Archmage said, you shall no pass. And he was right. Hello, Mr. SNS. Good morning to you as well, sir. Hello to United States of America. Hello. Mr. Random But Gamer is up early. Mr. SNS is up early. And yes, Mr. SNS, I took a shower. I do apologize for breaking the Elite Gamer meme. New York City checking in. All meta, not a joke anymore. Mr. Itodor, let me tell you one thing. All is amazing versus undead. Why? Pins are going to bury. And you may say, Saul, it's to counter invisibility from Sorc Ladies. Let me tell you, invisibility from Sorc Ladies is not as strong. And in my opinion, it's strong versus Orc. It's strong versus Orc because Orcs like to hero focus, have a snare. But yes, versus Nidal, no, I don't think invisibility is that strong. At least, show me that I'm wrong. And Pit Lord is much better. Pit Lord is much better in my opinion to make this instant Hall of Terror debuff and tank, and you can staff him. So I'm a Pit Lord guy, and that's what Mr. Jens played, by the way. Mr. Medusa is like, okay, this guy is tough. Let's play the giga-long meta game he invested into a Mountain Giant in order, you know, to have something in front to tank this freaking Blizzard. And look at this human army, it's so enraged. Inner fire on Mords, that's amazing. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Mr. Bellows from Mr. Etidor. You know what I just realized? Even Hunter and Felband have not only mana but in combo, but they also are both blind. Well, they have this blindfold, I think. I don't know the lore. I don't know the lore well. What I do know is this is a huge army. And, okay, there is Invisible Mountain King. Okay, Invisible Mountain King, that makes a lot of sense to have a nice bolt to start the fight. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to zoom out fully because look at those mords! Look at those mords. Sadly, I can't check if we have fragmentation shards or not, but it feels like it. The Chinese human here, the red player, Mr. Meteor, has the lumber, who definitely could afford that. And ladies and gentlemen, this is an ultimate late game army. This is why we go tier 3. How many knights you see? I see 2 knights, guys. You don't need to have that many of them. What you want is mords. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. That's the sound of those beautiful cannons, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful cannons. A beautiful sound. It's the sound of cannons. Mr. Saul, I was lamed by Warden for 30 minutes yesterday. As orc? It can't be. Hello, Mr. Screw YouTube, nice to see you. As orc or as human? Okay, that was a brave player. Hello, Mr. OC Legends. Well, Mr. Random Bad Gamer made a gift for me, and he ordered the Fuck Elf T-shirt. So I wonder how this T-shirt is going to look like, and what kind of. I need to make a picture of this and put it on an idol of Discord, and put it in Q-Stones. Okay. I don't know much about in real life, but yes, it's probably on the way. Thank you, Mr. Random Bad Gamer. Oh, remember this Archmage that was saying you shall no pass? That was a small issue with that. And yes, mords are still dealing damage. Maybe Mr. Meteor was busy controlling his mords and he couldn't control his Archmage. Archmage is dead. Mountain King is on level 5 and this Mountain King is not doing too well, ladies and gentlemen. He's low mana. I mean, the mana is not existing. His HP is not existing and there is no Brilliance Aura to give the mana back. And it took longer than expected. Much longer, ladies and gentlemen. But it worked. It worked, okay. But I'm not here to follow this show match very closely because the show match is already done. Hello, Mr. OC Legends. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Let's see what Ladder has to offer. Let's see what Ladder has to offer. 1-0. Okay, so people tell me, like Mr. Vess, shout out to Mr. Vess, that Happy is playing on KK platform. Let's investigate. Hello, my name is SaulApeMan and I'm an investigate journalist. Let me say, is it KK platform? This is indeed a KK platform. Happy is live on KK platform. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch one game. So for the viewer, and he played versus Wong HJ. Let me check his MMR on Warcraft Champions. Very nice practice he got. What was the Wong? Do you remember Wong something? I don't see player like that on Warcraft Champions. Probably it's a different player. Okay, nice practice you get, Mr. Happy. But Happy is back on Warcraft on KK platform, and look at this! 1-0 plays versus Fast. 1-0 plays versus Blade. Meteor plays versus 1-0. 1-0 plays versus Death Note. Like, if you want to, Edward with 2500 MMR is there. Hazy is crazy is there as well, man. Mamma mia. There is so many high MMR games, and what Mr. Happy is doing, like Happy is always going under the current or whatever it's called. Okay, Death Note versus 120. Let's check. So Death Note is like representation of our non-Chinese, no Korean human players. We have Starbuck, we have Leon, we have Hawk, and then we have Death Note, right? Who else? Sorry if I forgot about somebody. Happy is opening BNet. I think Happy is opening BNet. Maybe this KK platform is not as good. This hello, Mr. Easy, nice to see you. Happy lost a long game versus an undead. Probably Mr. Labyrinth, right? Probably Mr. Labyrinth. Check for virus. Oh. Oh, Happy play versus Nidelf on KK. Okay, Happy's in the game. Okay, let's watch Happy. Let's watch Happy. Sorry. I need to watch one Happy game. He just got the game. Guys. He just got the game. He got a game versus Nidelf that wants to play versus him because the opponent, instead of leaving at start, he is going for, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful... Oh! Happy's probably banning somebody in the Twitch chat for saying hello, Kappa. I'm kidding. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was a long time since I saw a Happy game live. Oh, we are alt-tabbing again. What we are alt-tabbing for? Let me check. Fresh haircut. Yes, Mr. Riza. That's the best haircut. Yeah. Yes, I do apologize for the gaming community for the confusion. I know that you are probably alien to this concept, and I'm an alien to this concept as well. But I had Mr. Summer. Now we are focusing on YouTube. But wait, needs to follow. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a long time since I saw Happy playing on KK platform. Let's see how and when he's going to obliterate this Nidelf. Can someone tell me what replay analytics program Back to Warcraft uses? I brought forward and it doesn't show me when players build buildings. Do you mean production? There is no production, Mr. Easy. They have custom overlay that they probably spent $1,000 on. And Mr. Easy, I'm using Booster free version, so I would like to have production. My plan is to make a long post and YouTube video about advanced observer overlay that Blizzard made, and maybe they can make it amazing, because with some tweaks, they can make it really good. So, oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's like, I saw that Frenchcraft they have overlay. I saw this French channel. Of course, every Chinese streamers they have the Chinese overlay. So yes, so it's basically impossible to get Back to Warcraft overlay. Well, Mr. Summer, ask. I didn't ask myself because it's probably very expensive and they probably don't sell it because they spend so much money on it. So that's not a hard thing to understand. Yeah, I mean, if you see about production, with Booster there is no production. I mean, I don't know about renting software. Oh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Is KK updated? Yes, Mr. Riza, KK is updated. This is where Happy is playing, and it happened in the morning today, so it's my first reaction to this, and that's why we are watching. Because, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Mr. Summer, to make a legit subscription system probably will cost more than profit from this. I'm afraid, you know, that's an issue. Maybe I can build my own overlay, right? It's not going to be that complex. It will take me 5 years of not streaming, doing nothing else, just learning IT enough to make my own overlay. Definitely a good decision. Okay, so this Nidelf has nothing on Happy. Mr. Happy is creeping, Mr. Nidelf is creeping as well. And Happy has those hero levels hidden. Happy has those hero levels hidden, so you don't know it was demon level 2 or 3. My bet is on level 2, of course, but yes. Happy, in order to have good visibility, he has hero levels hidden. It's like, it motivates your brain to make suggestions. Like, like to think about the level of demon. Ooh, hands? This is so weird. Happy's not expanding. Who is this night elf? I would never ever anticipate a hand lady here. I guess with ChatGPT mod is less. Mr. Dragon, do it yourself. I don't know. I don't know, sir. I just got the number randomly. I definitely don't want to do it. Let's go. Okay. You can be a overlay developer like Mr. Pad. You may also say, so why Mr. Pad is not adding production tab? You know, maybe it's not that easy. Mr. Pad is pretty good programmer. Oh, Happy saved the ghoul. Happy saved the ghoul at 1 HP. Another ghoul is dead. Don't tell me the demon is just dead. No, this demon likes to... Is it Sonic? Is it Chinese Sonic? It's Chinese Sonic! And bad things are happening to people that play like Sonic, but they are not Sonic. And he got just sniped over the trees, bro. This Nidal thought that he can escape versus Mighty Happy. Not on Mr. Happy Watch. Not on Mr. Happy Watch. You know what is funny as well, Mr. Riza and everybody else that just opened the stream? Happy is playing on KK platform while most of the players are back on Warcraft 3 champions. So why exactly he's playing there? Again, I have no idea. I have no idea, ladies and gentlemen. At least the stream is not lagging. That's a good information. That's a good information. That stream is not lagging, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I need a sip of water. Where is my water? Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have... Oh! Today we have Mocny Gas. You know, this brand of water is very popular because of Mr. I Show Speed. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, he thinks that it sounds funny, the name. The Happy vs. Labby in the Super League will be epic. Well, are you excited to see Leech level 2 chasing Leech level 2 on red HP? That's going to be epic indeed, Kappa. Yeah, like... Leech versus Leech in Undead Mirror is like Formula 1, ladies and gentlemen. Like Formula live driving, okay? You make one mistake and you will get destroyed. That's a good question, Mr. Max. Are you like a relative of Mr. Vest, Kappa? Are we going to say that Undead is the hardest race? Mr. Hitman said that he doesn't like Undead. He got high MMR with it, but he gave up. He prefers to play human, apparently. Hello, Mr. Vision Guitars. Okay, sip of water. Okay, let's go. Let's go home. Okay, today I need to cast 2 videos for YouTube. I have one video versus AKM from yesterday. And... Oh, Hitman versus Hazy. Let's see this. I want to see this game. Hello, Mr. Vesty. Good morning. Good morning. So we'll cast something cool. Hey, Mr. Hazy, are you crazy? Let's see. So yesterday I posted video about Hazy versus Fortitude. The issue is that Mr. Hitman doesn't play poly rifle, so we are not going to see how Mr. Hazy is playing versus polar rifle, maybe with some improved options. But yes, I wonder if Hitman will follow Mr. Hawk, who reproed with double cam before Farseer arrival. Let's see about that. It's going to be Archmage Footman versus Farseer Headhunter. Nothing extraordinary. The Giga standard game. Let's go. Okay, now the question is how many militia? If he wants to creep like Mr. Hawk, he needs 5 militia. Pull now, before Archmage is up. Yeah, he's going for the beloved Hawk creep road. Yeah, you need to be fast, you need to be very quick. He pulled militia too late, in my opinion. You need to grab the item and pull back. He did it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I saw for the first time on Mr. Hawk's team. No, you can't take what elemental! Why are you taking what elemental? And Hazy is creeping? Hazy is just creeping, lol. Okay, Hitman is sweating here. Getting level 2 before, and 2 items before Farseer arrives. But Mr. Hazy is like, my name is Hazy, and I'm crazy. And I'm just creeping, what about you? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, if I would know what Hazy is doing, then I would creep slower, you know? I would take less militia, I would not rush like that. And Mr. Hazy is showing us that he's crazy, maybe he understands this creep road. Oh, Mr. Hitman is here. But Hazy has level 2, man. Okay, the game is open, but Hitman is tier 2 farm tech. I would cancel the tower. Why do you need a tower? You don't need a tower. Instead of making a tower, build something different. Build something else. Chain Lightning, and he got double kill! Chain Lightning into last hit, and he paused the game. Thank you, Mr. Old Tower. All in on Hitman, please. Mamma mia, double. Have you seen this? Mr. Summer, you think too much about BMs, okay? I think the pause is not related, but maybe it is. Who knows, okay? If I'm going to pause versus somebody, it's mostly because somebody's calling me, like, Saul, in real life. Hey, Saul, this in real life, calling you. Saul, where are you? We need you. I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Denied by Mr. Hitman. And Hitman, are you pausing now, Kappa? If Hitman would pause after this deny, I would say, okay, maybe you are on top of something. Ladies and gentlemen. I remember when Mr. Viper was pausing versus me, you know, doing this BM pause. I was always like, do you need more time? If you do, no problem, I can wait. And she was like, fuck you! Playing versus Mr. Vipers. Good old times, ladies and gentlemen. What an extraordinary human being. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Grant that is being body blocked. Mr. Hitman is on the count. Look at Mr. Hitman. He has a good micro, man. Double bestiary. I never understand double bestiary versus a human, but okay. It's going to be mass raiders first. He has so many grants. Why Hazy is playing so many grants? It's so bad. Versus rifle caster? You play that many grants early? I don't understand. I mean, Mountain King is ready. Tower and Chieftain is ready. First priest is on the way. Welcome. And sorry for the swearing, guys. I just saw. But so, okay, so why you open with a lot of headhunters? Because you want to power creep, right? You don't want to power creep with grants. If grants are so good versus rifle caster, you said C2 farm tank. I don't think it's a good idea to just spam them. Oh, Hitman is going to go for the lab reveal. Okay. Grants are good versus MGs. 3 Headhunter into Grants. Okay. Ooh, Mr. Hazy outplayed. Mr. Hazy outplayed. So greedy, Mr. Hazy. Destroyed, literally obliterated. Mr. Hitman. Game is closed. Game is close, Mr. Xexo. Game is close. Okay. Now, Mr. Summer, you need to like win versus the best humans. With this, then the world will follow you. But I will keep eye on the amount of grants. Okay? In this game, it doesn't work. Mr. Saul, can you collaborate with Mr. Winner once? I would like to collaborate with almost everybody. You know. So, but that sounds fun. Mr. Winner. How do you say Mr. in English, in Russian? Pan? In Polish, like pan. Pan, Mr. Winner. Who got the big ogre? Who got the big ogre? Hazy got the big ogre? How? Gospodin? How he got the Org Lord? Shockwave? From downtown? Okay, this is going for we are going to rewatch this. In Croatian is Gospodin, okay. Zachodzicie, пожалуйста, Gospodin, Mr. Winner. I need to have a haircut, Mr. Winner haircut. You know, very short haircut. And I need to play one base, Knight, Gryphon versus Undead. Okay, that's my plan. Mr. Reign of Mauler. Hair, Gewinner, Hack. How do you say it in German? I don't know. Hair, probably. Herr Neo. I'm your intern for Warcraft Champions Season 22. Herr Neo. Please. Entschuldigung, Herr Neo. Please. I want to work as an intern. Hazy, aka Hazy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are creeping, and the issue is that this freaking Red Drake is a flying unit, and you need a lot of ensnare to get him down, and there is a lot of raiders, meaning a lot of ensnare is available. Mr. Hitman is making sure that expansion is not going up. Obrigado, that's for sure. So Drake got hunted. Hazy playstyle is so weird. He's the new deal, man. People say that this Einstein theory that gravity bends like the structure of universe is a weird strategy as well. Kendrick. What I know about Kendrick Lamar and Drake is this Super Bowl commercial, like / concert about Mr. Drake. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, who is laming better? Is it human or is it orc? And Mr. Hitman knows. After this game, we are coming back to this replay to make the shockwave. To make the shockwave clip. That needs to go for YouTube. By the way, we got a YouTube sub. Thank you. Oh, I need to bring back the counter. 1 second. Because I'm actually interested about the counter. And how many subs we have? We have 2,899 subs, guys. 2,899. That's beautiful, guys. 101 more subs, and I will be a 3,000 sub YouTuber. Imagine the respect that I will get. Imagine the respect in the YouTube world. Like, Saul, you are almost 100 times smaller than Grabby. Almost. You will just get 100 more times more subs. You'll be like Grabby, man. It's better than be 1,000 times smaller. Okay, thank you for every single sub, guys. Thank you. And yes, I will try to make the good content. Ladies and gentlemen, so what Hazy is doing is like he's basically trying to waste Mr. Hitman time, but if you do it, and thank you Mr. Old Tower for the sub. Mr. Old Tower is sending the love today, and I'm going to provide you the best casting because of that. Without this sub, casting would be terrible, Kappa. With this sub is amazing, right? And you know what? Hitman is showing who is the boss. He has the TC aura, he has Scroll of the Beast. Mr. Hazy is running and screaming like, no! Why? Why this Hitman is so good? This guy is Orc main probably, and he's destroying me with the human. And Hitman says, I'm the next best random player ever. Remember, SaulApeMan is trying to convince me to play random. Maybe I will. For now, I'm enjoying some human. And that's what you should do, Mr. Hitman. Do what you enjoy. There is an issue that, ladies and gentlemen, there is a big surfer. Wait a moment. Don't forget that this is human. Don't forget that this is human. All of those undeads, they have this command called X-Lord. And they're like, oh, X-Lord command undead is so bad. But in reality, maybe human is so bad, ladies and gentlemen. There is always possibility for hybrid laming. You need Scroll of Regen. You need to keep the priest, man. And yes, look at those rifles. Expo not cancelled. I don't see the cancel notification. Thank you, Mr. Old Tower. Quality-wise, I like you better than Grabby. Thank you, Mr. Cycle, but let me tell you, I have nothing on Grabby. This guy is a... You want to listen to Soul Humble Man? Ladies and gentlemen, what I can tell you guys. Grabby is like a genius, man. Grabby is a freaking genius. But yes, he is spending his time on League of Legends, so yes. Yes, I have more content. That's very true. I'm not going for quality, I'm going for quantity. Yes, Mr. Xexo, I had a breakfast. My mother brought from her vacation some local goods, and they are very tasty. They were very tasty, the local goods. My name is SaulApe, and I'm an ape, ladies and gentlemen. What local goods? They have some kind of cheese. This like between cheese and this cottage, and it's like have some, ladies and gentlemen. It has some. How do you say posypka in English? Like you add on top of the cheese, like you surround the cheese with like a paprika powder or whatever. So it's a very, very, very tasty posypka. Yes, it's like very interesting taste. It's like not yellow, it's not cheese, like American cheese, normal cheese. It's not cottage. It's like a mix between. And it's like with posypka. Sounds very good. Better than pierogi? Pierogi is a separate, separate strategies. Like, what is better, Demon Hunter first or Warden first? Both strategies open two different ways of playing the game, right? Okay, so it's different. Just different type of dish. Ladies and gentlemen, are we laming? There is a Zeppelin laming, but it's just a Zeppelin. It's empty. Actually, it's not empty. There was an army there, and we are laming, but you need to TP. No, Mr. Hitman, no! Mr. Hitman, no! Hazy was so dead, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, hybrid laming, that's for you. If you think that you have no chance, just lame. And this is not over. This game will take like 10 more minutes. This game will take 10 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. This game will take 10 more minutes. Welcome, welcome everybody. My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. And hello to all of the YouTube chat. If somebody is watching my live stream on YouTube, my name is SaulApeMan. And I'm going to try everything in my power to make a cool YouTube content. So if you are looking for some casts of pro games, if you want to check how the meta is changing, I'm going to post my game today versus Mr. AKM. Not to brag that I won versus AKM, because probably Mr. AKM has better score versus me than I have a score versus him, but to show you, if you are expecting his strategy, what kind of counter you can do. And ladies and gentlemen, will try to be this like very how do you say, prominent. I want to produce a lot of content, ladies and gentlemen. So hello to the YouTube chat. I appreciate you having there. And yes, I really like creating YouTube content for a reason, because it's like making a Warcraft free library. You know, the stuff will be there forever in the nice edited form. So that's beautiful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, Hitman has the army, but Hitman has no money. And Hazy will produce army soon, ladies and gentlemen. Hazy has a freaking expo close to Hitman base. Okay, this sword. Oh, Hitman knows! Hitman knows! Hitman knows! That's so smart! That's so smart! This sword lady. No! Reveal Mr. Hitman! It's VG! Hitman won this! Hitman won this! Who needs gold when you have human? When you play human, you don't need gold! Grande disaster, ladies and gentlemen! Grande disaster! What is this game? This game is epic! Yes, watching the normal content, I mean the live. Oh, Mr. Hazy dodged the bolt, but let me tell you, Hazy has 2 bases. Hitman has 0 bases, but who cares? Who cares when Mr. Hitman has doubled the army and he's this freaking Mountain King? Mr. Hitman, sell your TP by Boots of Speed. Sell your TP by Boots of Speed and just chase this guy. Do it, no? Okay. He can chase anyway. And bold on the farce. GG. GG, ladies and gentlemen. GG. GG. Hello, Mr. Lemons. Yeah, it's easy to spot. Remake main, he was busy winning, but man, what the game, and I want to, how do you do it? Hitman, I want to check this snipe. I want to check these snipe technologies. That was a very nice game indeed. Hitman versus Hazy. Orc. Hazy console. I just want to see this snipe really quickly. Because apparently Mr. Hazy got the last hit on the Orc Lord. Hello, Professor Lemes, by the way. Good morning, sir. Hope you are doing well. Shout out to the YouTube chat. Hello to the Twitch chat. Nice to see you, everybody. Nice to see you guys. And yes, what we are doing now. Let's see. So yes, I'm just watching a replay, so we can speed it up. Because apparently that was the crazy. Hello, Mr. Daniel. Shout out to the YouTube chat. We are speeding up. He's here. Parcel got sniped, so this is, and I was like, oh, Hitman just won. I was like, Hitman just won. Okay, so Hitman wants to bolt surround the Orc Lord, and I started in this moment. I started reading Twitch chat, you know, and YouTube chat, because, like, you know, Hazy is away, Hitman is creeping. How it happened? Hello, Mr. Hungry T. Hitman broke the surround. Thank you, Mr. Hungry Tree, for the raid. Look at these guys. I'm going to shut out the channel in a moment. So, follow Mr. Winner. Mr. Hungry T, yes, I'm a big fan of Mr. Winner as well. Nice to meet you. Do you have any other Twitch chats that you want to recommend? Feel free to do it. And I missed the opportunity because I was reading. Okay, minute 7. What elemental ran away? Okay, minute 7. Okay.
A player's force is under attack. A town is under siege.
Mr. Inspired knows the memes well. Dod. Guys. 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 Guys.
Players' forces are under attack.
Well, this shockwave is yellow, right? Like the Hitman. Maybe that's why. Show Hitman vision. Out of the saddle. Okay, I'm going to cast it for YouTube, you know, for the short. For the short. I'm going to cast it for YouTube for the short. I don't know if I will be able to do it, but damn! Was good.
Job's done.
So, when you cast for shorts...
Job's done.
Alright, who wants some?
Hitman proceeds to write. Hitman is permanently muted, Mr. Kevin, so I'm not sure if it's the case. With Hitman vision, exactly, I'm showing you the Hitman vision.
Job's done.
Reveal.
Job's done.
Okay. Guys, I'm recording a short, and thank you for 2,900 subs on YouTube, guys. I'm almost at 3,000 subs on YouTube. Thank you for that, guys. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Okay, I need to press record. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, maps in Warcraft 3, they have their themes, and the theme of Concealed Hill is that there's a big Orc Lord there. Level 7 monster is in the middle. But ladies and gentlemen, in professional Warcraft, there is no issue with that, because Hitman here, playing as a blue human, is ready to basically creep him, surround him, but he missed the surround. Okay, you may say, Saul, nothing really bad is happening. The Orc Lord will be pulled back again, and Hitman will seal the deal without taking any damage. But remember, in professional Warcraft, it's not all about taking damage, because look at this! Hitman lost his time, and there is an opponent, there is Tauren Chieftain, and can Tauren Chieftain last hit this? He's going for Shockwave, and he got the experience Hitman didn't! This is why you need to be quick, this is why you need to get your surrounds right, and Mr. Hitman is furious. He denied his footman, I mean he denied him just in case to free some supply. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you need to keep your surrounds, because in other option, this freaking Tauren Chieftain will appear from nowhere and will steal your experience. Okay, I don't know if it was a good short or not, but we will see. I can of course re-record this, but man, I want to see Hazy vision. I want to see Hazy vision. I'm not recording, don't worry.
Ready to work.
Hello, Saul Buff Orc.
Ready to work. Ready to
Well,
work.
I need to be like a real journalist. I need to have a lobbyist. Do I have any lobbyists in my chat?
Job's done.
You know what the lobbyists they do? They send a lot of money to people with influence. So, Hey Saul, I'm a big fan of Mountain Giants. Can you buff them, please? This is $500. This is how we talk, okay? And then, when there is a new patch discussion, SaulApeMan would say, there's also one thing about Night Elves. I think in 4v4 mode, Mountain Giants are very popular because they are such a cool unit. Sadly, in 1v1, there is no space for that, and because of that, I suggest following buffs. Make Mountain Giants cheaper. Build them quicker. Okay, so Farseer is dead. Farseer is dead. Tauren Chieftain has no idea. Okay. He has no idea. No, he's going there, ironically. Bro. He wanted to place the ward. Hitman sees him.
Ready to ride. We're under attack.
Okay, I'm not going to watch this again, guys. It's like watching the VHS tape from your wedding, okay? Like, from your parents' wedding or whatever. I know that we saw this already, okay? I know. Okay, the ladder is human dominated. Mr. Sock versus Death Note, Mr. Odebayo versus Sock, Hitman versus Meteor. In the custom games, nothing is really happening. The org games are not existing. Even the Night games are not existing. We need to wait a little bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me find something. Let's watch Mr. Happy, shall we? Let's watch Mr. Happy, and Mr. Happy is searching for a game. Okay. Happy searching for a game, ladies and gentlemen. What we can do, what we can do. Okay, let's play ourselves, maybe. Okay, one rare game of SaulApeMan with Undead. Let's go. And maybe the good game will appear itself. I hope to get a Night Elf, and we are going to tower rush a Night Elf, guys. That's my plan. One Undead game. With SaulApeMan commentary. Yo. Can we find? We'll see. Are you fan of the Necropolis on Undead expansion? Oh, well, depends when. Depends when you want to place your Necropolis. Is it the Ape Man? Hello, Mr. Dondelore. Ape Pest? Yes, I'm SaulApeMan and I'm trying to be a YouTuber. Oh, this guy always wants to draw, so I guess we are drawing. And sorry, Mr. Hungry T, for not giving you a shout out. I need to do it. Meanest ape. Meanest. The meanest ape. He always wants to draw.
My fate is sealed.
I'm looking for the Night Elf. Demon Hunter, 6-5, Moonwell, Finance, Hedge Fund. That's what I'm doing. Okay, shout out to Mr. Hungry T. Thank you for the raid. Why people draw? Maybe he doesn't like the pink, maybe he doesn't like to play versus Undead, maybe he doesn't like me. There are options. And are we going to investigate those options? I don't really mind. Okay, I'm following Mr. Hungry T, and if you want to follow Mr. Hungry T, that's what you can do as well. We play versus Lie 0831, and I think we are going to expand blindly. We'll see about that with Death Knight. Can we play blindly Crypt Lord? Let's play Dreadlord. I don't care about my MMR that much. Let's play Dreadlord first. It's a huge map, so we have some wiggle room, right? Guys, prepare your feedback that I'm not going to macro too well. My macro sucks. We'll be fine. This is a macro map, man. This is a freaking macro map. At least my opponent doesn't want to draw, which is perfect. So, if he's an orc player, it may be a problem. If he's a human player, that's perfect. If it's Undead, it's okay. And if it's Night Elf, it's okay as well. And we are in playing a Necromancer's range. I like to make shop in front of my base, because only Orc can actually punish me for it. The other races are not really interested in it. So yes, Dreadlord. Okay, where is my critter? Okay, I failed. I know that critter was here. It wasn't on the way. So making video of Happy yet. I'm pretending that it's a Happy replay, it's my replay. I need to make a video like that for April's Fool, right? Hey guys, this is a replay of Happy versus 2700 MMR Night Elf called Moon, and it will be me playing versus some random guy on ladder. Okay. Okay, now the question is, are we... Oh! Night Wolf with greedy creeping, we are expanding straight away.
gladly obey. I
Our
gladly
forces are under
obey.
attack.
I must hunt soon. What is someone is standing ready?
Of course, I don't have any. I lost my acolyte? Really?
You thought of that?
Okay. I failed at finding critters, man.
Agreed. That was my plan. Where should the blood be spilled?
Failed.
More gold required. Must hunt.
Should I cancel my altar? I always forget about. I usually forget to
What is it now? My life for more gold.
remake the altar.
You thought of that?
I bow to your
Greetings. What, mortal?
Okay, we are expecting Imba Hunter. Yep.
Agreed. I must hunt soon.
summoning is complete.
What, mortal? Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? Die. Very well. Greetings.
I.
What? Greetings. That was my plan. What is it now? You thought of that? I hunger. Where should my blood now? Still. I
Okay.
my life.
So far, so good.
What is it now?
How do I get reveal?
Very well. Must be. Greetings.
Okay. That was typical Night Elf play, right?
Mortal, I must hunt soon. I must hunt soon.
I wish only the damned stand ready.
You thought of that? Agreed. What is it now? What, mortal? What is it now? That was my plan. Very well.
damned
That
stand
was
ready.
my plan.
I mean, he's probably counter-expanding.
I bow to your will.
Most likely. I should scout. So bad. Well, we should play Vampiric Aura as well.
What is it now? Must be. Greetings. Agreed.
The damned stand ready. I wish only to serve.
What, mortal?
Hans Aline, Hans Aline.
Where shall my blood
Hans Aline, that's my dream.
More gold is required. Must hunt soon. Agreed. My life for greetings. What, mortal?
Hans Aline, where are the ancient protectors? Where are the ancient protectors?
What is it now? That was my plan. Very well. Agreed.
I bow to your will.
Greetings. Agreed.
I don't see any ancient protectors,
Very
man.
well. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed.
Okay, hello, Demon Hunter.
That was my plan. Hunt very well. You thought of that. What is it now? What? Greetings. What?
Oh, he's
Very well.
Our
That
forces
was
are
my
under
plan.
attacking the wrong guy.
What is it now? Must hunt. That was my plan.
I wish only
Bro,
is complete. Summon my life was
I wonder if he's counter-expanding or not. No, he's not. Okay, he's teleporting out. I think we won. I think we won. I think we won, guys.
Our forces are under attack. Must hunt soon. What? I must hunt.
Still trying.
Thought of that?
I think he's counter-expanding.
What is it now? Greetings.
Upgrade complete.
What? Thought of that?
Our forces are under attack.
What is it now? Very well.
Still trying. This is impressive.
Was my plan. Greeks, death, gracious. That was my plan. Choice. What's done? What's done? Very well. What is it now? I hunger.
We're going in, bro.
That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan.
Our town is under attack.
Must hunt soon. Die.
I bow.
What? I must hunt soon. That was my plan. What is it now? I hunger. Choosing songs. What? Must hunt soon. What is it now? Thought of that.
Give me level 4.
What is it now? What's done is done. What? Very well. I must hunt soon. Three. We'll see.
Okay, I'm trying to hold these guys. Sorry for not talking too much. Okay, GG. We won, Zulu. And the casting technology, there will be. Sorry for one gameplay. I just want to win versus my opponent with Dreadlord first. At Warcraft Champions, this not Binet Bio Yayoing, ladies and gentlemen. That was a beautiful Dreadlord first. I tried my best, guys. I tried my best. I hope that you like it. I will show you, ladies and gentlemen, I will show you what my friend, Mr. Toothpaste, is doing. My friend Toothpaste would do it like this. Hey guys, okay, let's see who I won again. Okay, it's a random player, 1800 MMR. But maybe he was higher MMR with some other races. And he was, I won versus 1800 MMR Night Elf. I won versus, yes, it's a random player, ladies and gentlemen. What is wrong with playing on Binet? Well, Mr. Pete, people say that there is not a challenge. There is not a good challenge to play on Binet. And that I would definitely lose with Dreadlord first. But yes, my opponent was trying to destroy me, and I was trying to hold. For his credit, he was pressuring pretty strong. But at the end of the day, it was good. I built on the time low. Well, I mean, I have like 70% win ratio, and pro players, they have like 99% win ratio, basically. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was a good question in the Twitch chat. Are we going to cast something? Definitely, we need to do it. Definitely, we need to cast something, because that's what we do. Thank you, by the way, for watching the YouTube stream, guys. Okay, what are we going to cast, guys? What are we going to cast? Maybe some custom games. I think Medusa. Okay, one game, and then we are going to check if Mr. Grab is playing. Oh, I have an idea. We are going to check everybody from Grabby tournament to see who is still playing. You can join and cast. Happy got the game? Let me check. Go Binet, yesterday I went there. Oh, I can be destroyed on Binet as well. I'm not saying that I have 100% ratio. Happy is in the lobby. Happy is in the lobby. Happy is not playing right now. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, let's cast one game like that. Okay. I was 4,100 Mart Elite Org last season, but this time I'm stuck at 3,600. Guys, like, I'm just telling you from my perspective because I invested a lot of time. I made a lot of Excel sheets about Warcraft 3. I try to understand it, and people make fun of me that Saul, you are this Warcraft 3 nerd, and you are not the best. You are not top 1%. You are top 8%. Ha ha ha. You should be top 1%, Mr. Saul. Oh, Mr. Death Note, thank you very much for the raid. We have a human game. So that is Mr. Meteor, and ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see a really good player, really OG player, I recommend leaving a follow for Mr. Death Note, because, ladies and gentlemen, he is an actually very good player, and it's cool to see that he is playing versus some Chinese/Korean pro players. I saw today Mr. Death Note versus 1-0. I didn't see the game, but it's very cool that it's happening. It's a nice practice. Thank you for the raid. I hope that you have a nice stream, and we are going to cast Medusa versus Meteor. Show match from today, very fresh game, and let me tell you, Meteor strikes me like a guy that likes to go tier 3. Of course, on Twisted Meadows, everybody goes tier 3, because it's a pretty big map. I would still recommend Binet for beginners. Of course, Mr. Brainless. In my opinion, Mr. Brainless, it's all about how much time you spend in queue. If you spend a long time in queue, then okay, Binet is like, if you have long queue time on Warcraft Champions, then go Binet. But Warcraft Champions will give you better opponent on average, you know, better that fits your like skill. So in my opinion, play both. Play both. Okay, there was a footman, and is he going to get the troll? Not really. Who is Meteor? You may know Meteor as Lecky. He is a Chinese human, quite active. Have you win against Nidelf? Yes, I won versus Nidelf with Dreadlord first. The reality is I don't have motivation. Well, you need to have fun, guys. You need to have fun. If you want to win games, if you want to like, it needs to be fun. For example, I'm making YouTube content. This YouTube content is not the best, right? But it's fun for me. Like, people tell me, like, Saul, you need to like this and this in a different way. And it's like, no, I will do it my way. And it's funny for me, you know? And if I'm going to fail, no problem. By the way, you know who failed? Those poor two priests. Those two poor priests, man, they're so fragile. Warden versus MK. Ooh, what is that? It's Ancient of War, close to the red camp. You can creep green and then go to the red camp. And is it one base play? Why Mr. Meteor is on tier 1 for so long? He sees Hans? Versus Hans you need to tag. Saul, I lost 14 games to desync on Binet. Well, Mr. Pete, if this thing is out of your control, then you play on Warcraft Champions and you stay in the queue longer. You will lose game as well, but at least not to desync, but to better opponents. Okay, to better opponents. Hello, by the way, YouTube chat. Hello, Twitch chat. Nice to see you guys. My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. And we are celebrating 2,900 subs on YouTube today. Thank you for that, guys. We have 2,900. 100 more subs, which will take me like 1 month or maybe 2 weeks if I pump content. And we will have, ladies and gentlemen, 3K subs, and everybody's going to respect me, right? A tier 3,000 sub on YouTube, guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Medusa is playing something very weird. Something very weird, ladies and gentlemen. He's not expanding, he's just creeping. Okay. Mr. Ape, are you aware that Frost enjoying to Binet and billing mid players? Well, that's what I did as well, Mr. Pete the Court, but I'm not bullying them. I'm just playing there, and because the matchmaking system, I get a lot of players that are much weaker than me. And let me tell you, I'm not one of the best players, so if like a really good player goes there, like 2300 MMR plus on Warcraft Champions, they have no competition. And they can play like challenges like no hero, and stuff like that, I guess. But it's not very popular. Let me tell you, it's not very popular. It's not very popular to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Human decided to slow down his expo a lot. And was it a good idea? Because Mr. Medusa decided to slow down his tech forever, basically, because his goal is to push on tier 1. Remember that he doesn't have Moonglaive, but if there is no Archmage, there is no Water Elemental, so the amount of piercing damage is limited. Okay. Mr. Pete, but what is Happy MMR, and does Happy has any competition on Binet? If you have a player pool where nobody is good enough to challenge Happy, like, then the system is not fair to begin with, Mr. Pete. So make sure to sub to Happy on Twitch and send him a message in his subscriber-only Twitch chat. Guys, Happy needs to come back to Warcraft Champions. SaulApeMan is waiting to cast his games. And then Happy will definitely say, thank you, I needed this to motivate me to come back. Ah, but MMR is also not that important, right? Okay, Mountain King put his hammer into the air. Okay, Mr. Vess, I don't know if you are watching or not, but I won with Dreadlord first on Warcraft Champions, Mr. Vess. I won with Dreadlord first on Warcraft Champions. Versus Nidelf on Wellspring. Huh? Good job, thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. I should scout. If I saw that he was tier 1 still, I should go definitely for earlier graveyard. With early graveyard, man, that would be so easy. But without early graveyard, it was hard. I overmade ghouls. Ghouls are not that strong versus hunts. Mr. Tyson told me 2 days ago that scouting for noobs was a good decision. Happy's goal is to get Blizzard to introduce a timeout penalty on Binet. Mr. Fellow, what is happening in the 4v4 Binet jungle, man? They should do it not because of Happy, but because of the 4v4 jungle on Binet. Hello, Mr. Zepkioid. Hello to the YouTube chat, nice to see you. We have so many viewers on YouTube, guys. Hello, my name is SaulApe, and nice to see you. Streaming on YouTube is beautiful. Streaming on YouTube is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. So, let me cast this game, okay? I'm talking to myself. Bonjour, Mr. GT. So, Mr. Medusa got a nice level and nice experience, and he has nice mana as well, because yes, with Nidal you have the freaking Moonwells and even early shop. He actually went for tier 2 when I was talking some Bayo Yayo. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the best games they usually start, you know? They start like out of the sudden with this tier 1 aggression. Then, because nobody really made a big difference, you still expand and you go tier 2 and you go tier 3, and we may witness huge hero levels, ladies and gentlemen. Huge hero levels. Guys, make sure to like the YouTube stream, so maybe more people will join. More people will join, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, the Shredder, it means the game will be really long. Why? Because Shredder offers you opportunity to go for the technology that you have everything technologies open. You want to make free workshops to make tanks? You can have it. Do you want to make free Gryphon Aviaries, 1 Arcane Sanctum and 1 workshop? You can do it. You want to buy Zeppelin? You can do it. Lumber is not going to stop you. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this Warden. This Warden is playing Blink, retrained to Blink, Fan of Knives, level 4.7. This camp will provide enough experience to get level 5. There is only one issue. There is no anti-magic shell, you know. So Arcane Tower can drain the mana. But when you have a beautiful, beautiful invul, there is no problem, because you can actually use like up to 3 Fan of Knives in the peasant line. And what you can do about this Mr. Meteor, because I'm afraid that there is no good counter. Of course, you can just cross the map and try to pressure Mr. Medusa expansion, so no mining for you, no mining for him. But ladies and gentlemen, yes, it's a very, very interesting game. We have a full base wall of, ladies and gentlemen, and Fan of Knives used and Invul popped as well. Towers are slowly growing. Where is the human? Human is like, I need to kill the expo. I need to kill the cancer expo. My base will be fine. But the issue is that your base is not going to be fine. And now Mr. Meteor is realizing that, and that's why he's teleporting in. Point for Medusa. Heal scroll used to keep peasants alive, and look how much mana Warden still have. And oh, the Shredder, no! Fan of Knives does not work on mechanical units, so yes, he's safe from that, but of course damage from Dryads and Hunt will be enough. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy should be going tier 3, this guy should get more and more lumber. Medusa is going tier 3, Medusa has Ancient of Wind, Medusa is so ready, Medusa is squishing him, Medusa is winning this super hard. Super hard, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. 90 Spirit, like, I remember when there was one Polish volleyball player called Bartosz Kurek. I was like a big hater of this Polish volleyball player, and I don't know even why. He was like, I never met him, I was just didn't like, I don't know. And then I realized, Saul, why you don't like Mr. Kurek? You don't know him, you're just watching TV like an absolute ape. Why you don't like him? So, you know, maybe it's the same with Happy, you know. Like, people, you have a lot of fans of Happy, you have a lot of haters of Happy, you know, like, it's basically a discussion, like, some people say that Cristiano Ronaldo is the best and Messi is terrible. It's like, you know, Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, they are both great, and I'm not trying to be fake here and to be like, oh, positivity is so good for subs. No, but in reality, you know, he's one of the great players, you know. And do I think that Happy is making a lot of mistakes, like, with his decisions? Yes, he should be playing on Cake and Warcraft Champions, 0 games on BNet. He spent his life playing on BNet, like, he played, like, 1,000 games on BNet, man. He wasted his time, but, you know, he has the right to make mistakes himself, and if he wants to play on BNet, so be it. The worst thing that can happen is Happy quitting Warcraft 3, and we don't want that. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if it's a blink or what. This just staff of teleportation. Okay, Mountain King, drop the Mountain King. He can deal with the Warden nicely. Okay. If I could make an interview with one player, I think I would make an interview with Happy, even though it would be a hard interview, you know, but there is 0 interviews with Happy. You know, you don't need to even like somebody to just appreciate the content. But yes, I digress, ladies and gentlemen. This game is pretty over, ladies and gentlemen. This game is pretty over. Todd made interview with Happy, and that was a big interview. Mr. Bidu, Mr. Todd, amazing job, amazing interview. We have old interviews with Happy. That's also true. But Happy changed, right? Happy changed. Seems like he didn't go to Raraland. He didn't play in Warcraft Champions Finals. He doesn't play in Warcraft Champions anymore. He skipped playing KK Platform, and now he's back, apparently. Well, maybe. I do remember when Happy used to play back to Warcraft Weekly Cups, man. Well, he didn't get the visa, he wanted to come. Really? Oh, that's a good info. I thought that he just didn't want to go. So maybe now I'm spreading misinformation. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this beautiful, beautiful panda. Look at this beautiful, beautiful panda. Hello, Mr. Toothpaste. Mr. Toothpaste yesterday uploaded 4 videos and 2 shorts on YouTube. This is not a this is actually a show match, yes. This is Medusa versus Meteor. Yes, I decided I want to be a YouTuber. That's very true, Mr. Vess. Yeah, you'd almost never open DK if you know that your opponent will play 1 base. And I'm not talking about Pala Rifle, but Archmage 1 base. Today Medusa versus Sok? Can they like send a few replays to Super League and they say that it already happened? Kappa. Number 16. Okay, so Panda is getting experience, and Human is trying to lame, and Human is trying to like produce this fighting army, but in my honest opinion, Human is just behind. Mr. The Light of the Faith, it was like the prizes were not probably big enough for Happy, right? Because in the weekly cup he could get like me in the early round, and you know it's annoying to do map vetoes, and you know he wanted maybe to spend some in real life time and so on.
Town is under siege.
Let's go home. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Mr. Spirit, I don't agree with you. Mr. Happy won, ironically, Human Mirror 1 game versus Mr. Fortitude. They played Fortitude Human, Happy Human, I casted it, and let me tell you, Happy played super good there. Super good. Okay, but Mr. Spirit, I try to have like positive vibes in the chat. So yes, let me tell you that I casted it with my own eyes, and I don't agree with you, sir. But I see that you woke up today and chose violence. Well, I hope you are going to talk about me and my casting in some other Twitch chat like that. That would be funny. This SaulApeMan guy, he can't cast Warcraft 3, he's just abusing, streaming in the morning. And Mr. Human had enough. Mr. Human had enough, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's cast something real. Let's cast something real. Who is this Chinese guy? Where is Sok? Exactly! We are missing Mr. Sok. Okay, we have finally good games, guys. We have finally good games. Cuberte versus Odebayo. Okay, Mr. Vess, your teacher is playing. Your teacher is playing versus Simmons. Let's check this game, and then I'm going to cast something for YouTube. Okay, yes, it's all good. It's all good, ladies and gentlemen. Weird that it only works for 1 player. Well, Mr. Happy is a pretty strong player in my opinion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Undead Mirror with Death Knight first probably, because Mr. Cuberte doesn't know his opponent race. Who is your teacher? Me, Lemes. But my teacher is on vacation. Mr. Spirit, I think that you are just trolling, so. And remember to use your energy on me as well in some other Twitch chats. That will be funny. SaulApeMan, he's trolling probably. That happens. We will investigate him. We'll investigate. He wasn't trolling. I mean, there is a lot of undeads with Coil Nova. That was a good plot point by Mr. Flawduke. Okay, let's cast this game slowly, and then I'm going in the YouTube mode because I need to cast 2 games today for YouTube. Okay, listen, we will have a fight of moderator on a VIP now. I wonder if Mr. Exlord is Manner. Well, he's a very interesting person. I have a Discord contact to him, and sometimes we are talking. We exchange 3 sentences per month. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, Mr. Vess, think about your tier 3 sub. My tier 3 subs are Gucci. Think about yours. Ladies and gentlemen, on the top right, playing as a red undead is Mr. Cuberte, and he's opening with Death Knight, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because he plays versus random, and Death Knight is the safe option. His opponent is playing Crypt Lord, and it means that Mr. Simmons wants to expand. He's not afraid of Death Knight that much. Death Knight can't coil enemy ghouls, Death Knight can't coil enemy acolytes, and it looks like it's going to be an expansion. So what Happy would do in this situation, this amazing guy, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Happy would go for, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of ghouls, and he would just cross the map and harass, I presume. Mr. Cuberte has good strategy, DK versus Crypt Lord. Okay, Mr. Vess, let's see what this strategy is. He's crossing the map with coil first. Okay. He took 3 ghouls with him. Okay, he's producing more. And he miscalculated the coil. 0 experience for Cuberte, points for Gryffindor. And Mr. Simmons is cool as cucumber, He wants to get some experience points for Slytherin now. Okay, nice coil by Mr. Cuberte. There is 1 ghoul almost dying. No deny, no deny. Can we get the Ziggurat up? That would be pretty big. Another coil by Mr. Cuberte. Looking better and better, ladies and gentlemen. Both players are not taking yet, right? Mr. Cuberte will take soon. And Mr. Crypt Lord has nothing, and with some nice coils, let me tell you, that is looking quite impressive. But Simmons is not going to give up. Simmons is a legend. Simmons is a gamer. But Simmons is low HP and he needs to hide deep in his base. But Cuberte is pressuring. Still pressuring. Okay. Remember, Crypt Lord as a strength hero, he's regenerating a lot of HP. Cuberte with the fresh skeletons is trying to be annoying. He's taking right now. He's taking more ghouls with him. Supply is even. Even though Mr. Cuberte is taking, I think good things will happen for Mr. Cuberte. He's able to escape with 1 red HP ghoul. Fresh Road of Necromancy on the Crypt Lord, but Ziggurat dying is basically game over. I don't see the cancel notification, but it was probably cancelled. Ladies and gentlemen, those two coils were very, 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 very nice. Very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing. Yeah, nice micro. Solid micro by Mr. Cuberte. I like it. So yes, even though I was expecting a little bit more of a disaster, this guy is doing pretty well. And yes, Crypt Lord is on full mana. This is terrible. This is terrible if you are on full mana. I would love to use your mana, and you really don't want to use your mana on your own ghouls. Ay. Okay, but again, Simmons is not going to give up. Never ever. But yes, Cuberte can go for Dark Ranger second. He can transition. Mr. Simmons, never give up, never go down. Mr. Vess, how do you feel now? Cancel on the Ziggurat. And 1 ghoul goes down as well. And now, sir, Impale is unlocked. So I wonder what kind of gameplay Mr. Cuberte will go for. Maybe he will try to go Dark Ranger and pressure, but look at this. Simmons is enraged. Simmons is crossing the map. He's making graveyard. Is he tower rushing? Is he tower rushing, man? He's not expanding yet. He went graveyard before expansion. Is it a tower rush? No. He's not taking acolytes with him. So this is not a tower rush. This is not a tower rush. And he missed Cuberte. If he would find Cuberte, it would be a completely different game. We have 2 arcane tower ready, not arcane. We have 2 towers ready, ladies and gentlemen. Halves of that are producing. Mr. Cuberte is expecting some losses, and he's already healing. Man, steady by Mr. Cuberte. And but is it a like undead is not the yellow undead is not doing anything, right? Macro wise, he has no lumber. Okay, he expanded now. So this is still a very long build up for an expansion. But look at this, both players have amazing micro, they are trying to escape with units with very low HP. 1 acolyte had fallen, but ladies and gentlemen, the yellow ghouls, they are not welcome in Mr. Cuberte base, and they are just dying. And I think in the retrospect, Mr. Simmons is regretting his choice. He's regretting his choice, man. He slowed down tier 3, yes, but he donated a lot of ghouls. Red Death Knight, Mr. Cuberte is almost on a level 3, while Criplord, he needs 2 camps, or 1 big camp, in order to grant his own level 3. So far, my bet is on Cuberte. It's a very strong bet. Very strong bet. But yes, it's very funny that Medusa will play versus Sok. It's very funny. In the Super League. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. Okay, after this game, guys, I need to cast something for YouTube, because I have 0 games for YouTube. 0 games for YouTube I have. By the way, Mr. Toothpaste, I recommend to check YouTube channel. There is a game of a Warden and Tinker combination. You saw it yesterday, probably, but if you didn't, I recommend. Oh, the Expo will be cancelled. GG? Mr. Cuberte won? With Expo dying, it's GG. It's ultimate giga super duper GG. It's over, and Criplord got surrounded in his own expansion. In his own expansion, but this good micro. Good micro. I wouldn't be able to recreate this. I understand the strategy, but in order to be... Okay, Mr. Cuberte went a little bit too close to the sun as well, but experience from killing Death Knight level 3 went to nobody, because there was no hero to collect the experience. Criplord is back! And yes, Mr. Simmons is never ever giving up, which is pretty funny. Supply is still even, and Cuberte is on tier 2. But yes, Simmons just left the game. The Lion Goat, okay. Okay, guys, we need to cast something for YouTube, okay? And what we are going to cast for YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who, ladies and gentlemen, from pro players from Mr. Grabby tournament is still playing. Okay. When was the last time Tyler 1 played a Warcraft 3 game? May 4th. That's late. When was the last time Mr. Dandy played the Warcraft 3 game? My 3rd. 3rd? That's not... And that's not fresh. Anifusha played March 13 versus Good Go By at 500 MMR. This is not fresh. Mr. Guzu, the Pala Rifle Prodigy. March 14th. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, Sanglitters with her Gryphons. March 19th. Okay, we are missing Miss Sanglitters. Mr. Ampy, the Night Elf. Do you remember this guy? April 5th. So this is also not too good. Okay, Soda Poppin / Skippy. Yes, Mr. Skippy is not too interested into playing Warcraft 3. Okay, now Mr. Geronimo, the World of Warcraft guy. March 14th, 1k MMR. Okay, now the season 2, Mr. Sing Sing. June. Now it's August, right? August, okay. So yes, he played Dire Strike, but not that long ago. Okay. Mr. Red Panda from Bonjour Group. May 18th. Okay. I'm looking for some exciting games to cast. Okay. Mr. Turin. Mr. Turin, June, July, August. Okay. Still nobody plays in August. Nobody. Okay. That's Mr. Turin. Mr. Tommy K Live. 1 game in June. Okay, that's not gonna cut it. Mr. Lakari, this is my hope. He played versus Jabba, by the way. But no games in August. Mr. Viper, the Age of Empires prodigy. May 14th. Mr. Loco, he used to stream some Warcraft. May 27th. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tasteless. I have low expectations here. April. That was his last game. Guys, nobody from Grabby Tournament plays Warcraft 3 anymore. Nobody. Who else I have on this list? I have Grabby. And Grabby played versus Mr. Death Note. Not even Grabby. Okay, who else is famous? They hate us. Okay, okay, famous. Okay, so I should spread this, not be surprised there. Well, Okay, is Elfie playing? Mr. Verdi told me that Elfie is like... Elfie stopped playing as well, man. Elfie stopped playing as well. He has like a short run. Okay, what about Mr. The Muslim? The Muslim is playing 4v4 and 1v1. Look, the Muslim is still playing, but he's playing usually off-stream just for fun, and he's giga good. What about Mr. Nident? Mr. Nident stopped playing as well. 2200 MMR. Okay, guys, there is no Warcraft free celebrities. There is no Warcraft free celebrities. Should we cast a Witty game, maybe? Do I have Witty here? I have Witty here. Okay, let's check Mr. Witty. Let's react to Mr. Witty game. Okay, let's find something good. Yes, Mr. Toothpaste. This stream is not good for you anymore. Okay, Witty with Pally Rifle. That's a good content, right? Witty with Pally Rifle. That's going to be fun. Versus Blade Master. If there is no Warcraft free celebrity, you have empty space to become one. No, I need to find somebody. Okay, guys. It's an exercise, and I understand that everybody in the Twitch chat, hello Mr. Tio, can troll me. What is the most famous person that you know, like, in person? Then, like, you can just take your phone and you can call this person. And I know that you probably don't want to, like, say any secrets. What is the most famous person that I can call? I have nobody. I probably can ask Mr. Neo for his phone number, but I don't have it. That's my Ania Gotuje. I know Ania Gotuje. Ania Gotuje is a Polish... I was learning from her to cook. You have contact to Lemons. Let me check if I have... I should have Lemons on my phone. Let me check. No, it's a new phone. I don't have it. I don't have it, man. I don't have Lemes. I have Ves only. Yes, I have Ves. So the most famous person is this Polish streamer Ves. I send a text message to Mr. Ves, okay? Without leaking his phone number. Okay? I have contact to Exio, Widzew Łódź. Very nice, very nice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so yes, we need to have a new celebrities. We need to have new celebrities. And let's start with Mr. Witty. Let's start with Mr. Witty, ladies and gentlemen. Who is a celebrity? Okay? Big YouTuber. Yeah, nice, Mr. Vaz, yeah? That's me. That's me. Okay. I'm not leaking anymore, Mr. Toothpaste. Not anymore. Okay, guys, we are recording how good is Mr. Witty with Pally Rifle. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Easy 10,000 views on YouTube. Easy 10,000 views on YouTube, huh? Super easy. Super easy. And then Linguagua game. I want to make Linguagua game with some giga laming. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an interesting game. Why no SaulPlayerMan? I already have it, Mr. Spikelit versus AKM. Mr. Blade Zupa gave up, I think. It's because of Ves. That's Ves' fault. He killed Blade Zupa Dream. Having 2,000 MMR. Yes, one video per day like that, Senor Spikelido, and YouTube will be ours. Thank you, Mr. Scrollic. Okay, guys, this content needs to continue. Okay. Okay, let's press record. And guys, I'm going to the YouTuber mode, so if somebody wants to say hello, I'm not going to respond because I'm in the YouTuber mode. Sorry for that. You can use the comments to show the viewers if there will be no any new viewers. And I'm going to the YouTuber mode. 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in this replay review of a famous Warcraft 3 persons. Today, we are going to inspect Witty. Yes, Witty, British, if I'm correct. Well-known YouTuber, the custom game guys, but Witty is also a very, very, very good Warcraft 3 player. And recently, he has been playing ladder on Warcraft 3 Champions. Witty is playing as a random player, and let me tell you that he's very OG and he knows a lot of strategies. I have seen playing like with Orc like this Shadow Hunter, Pit Lord, Tower Rush, what Mr. Tower Taker used to play a lot. And in this game, I'm here because I saw that Witty is willing to give Pally Rifle a try. And let me tell you, he's not playing Pally Rifle all the time. He's not one of those Pally Rifle abusers like me, or as I used to be. But he just wants to, play a strategy, It's like, that all of those, like, millionaires, billionaires, they have multiple cars. Why do they have multiple cars? Just to enjoy a different car, not maybe every day, but, just not to drive one. It's the same with the Warcraft strategies. You have a cool working Archmage Footman strategy, but Mr. Witty also wants to try his Pally Rifle. And he's playing random. So his opponent, the Orc here, he doesn't know Mr. Witty race. And because he doesn't know the Witty race, he can open with a bad hero. And let me tell you, Blade Master, if you play Mirror Image is okay, but if you play Windwalk, is not that great versus Pally Rifle. Of course, it still can be good, but you need to know exactly how to play it. So, if somebody would tell me, Saul, you are going to play Pally Rifle versus a guy that plays a Blade Master Windwalk, I would say, yay! Give me more of that. And is it Windwalk? Yes, it's Windwalk. Mr. Green Orc is going into the Windwalk form. He's waiting to attack for the first time. No ensnare, that's pretty good. Mr. Witty is playing Scout Farm versus Orc. This is giga risky. I would never go for the Scout Farm versus Orc because in 95% cases, the Orc will just cross the map with Farseer and he will kill your Scout Farm early. So, ladies and gentlemen, so far, slow start of the game. Both players are just creeping, as Mr. Neo from Back to Warcraft says. Welcome to the Creepcraft. Nice Holy Light usage by Mr. Witty. So far, so good. The Green Nightelf crept everything. Also, if you play like Blade Master versus Nightelf, you don't creep everything. You just fight for the items. For example, he'll get the Circlet. But when you play Blade Master Windwalk, you need to think about your winning conditions. And he doesn't even know what he's playing against. And before you close this video, because you say, Saul, this is boring, there are some low MMR players. No! These like top 7, top 8% of Warcraft champions are both very, very, very good players. It's not a weird opener by Mr. Green Orc. And it's because Mr. Witty is playing random. Remember, playing random is hard. So being rewarded by your opponent not being able to make a perfect opener, that's pretty good. Speaking about that, Mr. LL wants to get the last hit, but last hit goes to the Orc. And ladies and gentlemen, not that good start of Mr. Witty. He got outmaneuvered a little bit. And he still doesn't have level 2. Level 2 is important for Paladin, for the Aura, but this Blade Master is very good. He's cooking. You may say, Saul, you said that this opener is not good, but this opener feels so good on paper. Yes, creeping versus Blade Master is very, very, very hard. Sometimes when I play Pararifle versus Blade Master like that, I just cross the map and I attack his shop. Because it's better than just giving experience for him for free. We don't want that. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApe and I'm an ape, and I wonder what is going to happen here. Ooh, Boots of Speed. If I see Boots of Speed on my opponent Blade Master, I go Divine Shield. I go Divine Shield, ladies and gentlemen, because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm expecting Shadow Hunter right-clicks on the Paladin. Mr. Witty is enraged. He bought Boots of Speed himself. When do you buy Boots of Speed as Paladin? If you want to deal a lot of damage with Paladin and chase headhunters, but there is no headhunters in this game. So I don't really agree with Boots of Speed here. Why? Because we can go Divine Shield. By maybe Mr. Witty's idea, so I want to go the Aura. If I have the Aura, then my Paladin is fragile, and I need to save him with Boots of Speed. This is an idea, but I think saving 250 gold and going for Divine Shield would be better. So far, so good for Mr. Witty. His tech was okay. Okay timing on the tech. That's not good. This is not like a good or a bad thing. It's okay. And ladies and gentlemen, what is happening now? What is happening now? We have Blade Master that is still creeping with grunts. We have Bestiary and Warmill. It means Kodo Beasts and Raiders, I presume. Brute Strength. I like what this orc is doing. I will explain you why. Headhunters, they deal piercing damage. And ladies and gentlemen, piercing damage was nerf versus heavy armor, and this is exactly what grants they have. But exactly what Mr. Witty has as well is level 3 Paladin, which is amazing, but this Blade Master is quick with all of this inventory, with all of those boots. It's paying off for now. Tower and Shift and Second, that's interesting, but man, Witty is like ready for that, but he's like, okay, there's Tower and Shift and there will probably stop. He plays Shockwave? Mr. Green Orc, you don't play Shockwave here. I mean, if you get level 3 and you want to lane, okay, Shockwave is okay, but the movement of the Green Orc tells me that he wants to fight, and I don't agree with this decision for now. And what's now, ladies and gentlemen? What's now? We have Blood Mage on the way. Long rifle range is probably done. Mr. Witty a little bit forget his +1. It happens, +1. So this black gunpowder is one of the cheapest upgrades. And Mr. Witty knows that we are on Concealed Hill for a reason. And Concealed Hill theme is to creep the middle. Is Mr. Witty going to make successful pull? The rifles, they have low range, and he is forced into creeping. In usual, you try to pull the Orc Lord into the tavern, but ladies and gentlemen, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It could be better. Somebody blocks for Mr. Witty, that's very nice, but the issue is that Orc Lord escaped. And if the orc would be close, right, his opponent, he would be able to steal it. So it could backfire. It could backfire really, really hard. But for now, Mr. Witty is realizing the game plan well. He's going for +2 upgrades. That's good. And ladies and gentlemen, Undead Aura is amazing. People often complain about Pala Rifle being slow, and Undead Aura helps with that. What is the orc doing? Raiders, Grunts. This is what I call a hybrid laming army, or maybe even a to be Mass Raiders is a pure laming army. When you have a lot of Grunts, that's still army that can fight, because Grunts are very good versus rifles. But you need to have a lot of them, and this Tower and Chieftain is just on level 1, man. Blade Master got level 3, that's good, but Mr. Witty is going in. He's going for what I call a Brute Force strategy. Brute Strength is the upgrade. And he knows, okay, Holy Light, this is playing Flame Strike. No! Flame Strike is the bad decision! We've banished Mr. Witty, would won the game here, and now, even though, you know, Paladin has a lot of mana, he can't remove mana from the Orc, and Orc can just use mana in his way. Okay, but Blood Mage is back, but remember, Blood Mage will be fragile again, and he needs 25 mana to start his mana siphon ability. Ladies and gentlemen, the Grunts versus Rifles are going in, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Blade Master is here, Shockwave used. Okay, Blade Master is chasing Paladin, so Paladin can't heal, and all of those Grunts with their auto attacks, they're connecting. Shockwave is very small, deals very little damage. Okay, Kodo Beast would like to devour something. This game is heating up. How is Mr. Witty macro? Versus that many Grunts, I recommend adding Arcane Sanctum, right, and going tier 3. Because then Orc has nothing to do against that. You don't need Gryphons, you just need some priests, some Sword Ladies, and you need Mount Yanking and Staff of Sanctuary, and you have time for that. Just massing rifles may backfire, and Mr. Witty is power building the shop. Why? Because he has a lot of units on red HP, and he would like to add a lot of HP to his units with the Scroll of Regen. But man, Orc is non-stop attacking. Do we have an expansion? No, why you go tier 3, Mr. Green Orc? Expansion would be much better. Kodo Beast has fallen, by the way. Green Orc wants to creep. There is mayhem everywhere. Okay, interesting approach, but, you know, the game plan is back, right? Because I don't see any tier 3 technology that can help your army, right? If you'd play mass Troll Headhunters on tier 3, when Orc reaches Fortress, you can upgrade them to a Berserkers, right? But with Grunt Raider is a tier 2 army. You just go for expansion and you just lame. Mr. Witty has exactly 0 towers. If you are an orc player and you see 0 towers, you need to do one thing and one thing only. Lame. Until human has 0 workers and needs to make like 4 towers. Then you can stop laming because it's not worth it. In the meantime, Witty is not wasting any time. The way inside of this red drake can be flute. And that's the flute, that's jackpot! Increases nearby range units damage by 7%. Does not stack with True Shot Aura. Don't worry, we are playing human. We are not going to have a Priestess of the Moon with the original True Shot. We have, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful bonus to damage of rifles. That's super good for us. Okay, tier 3 for the orc. What Mr. Witty is doing. Witty is still on tier 2. He's going for the lumber mill. And he's pulling militia. And he's right. He's right. The brute force technology. He bought double scroll. He has scroll of protection, scroll of healing. Give one to the blood mage. And that's what exactly he did. Mr. Witty is so ready. I think he will just smash this orc. Because yes, we are on tier 3. This blade master needs an orb of lightning. That's the only instant good thing that you get on tier 3. Orb of lightning. But you have raiders as well for ensnare. I don't know. Witty is so ready. Witty is so ready. Go Witty War. Go. That's why people like to play Polar Rifle, because the idea is simple, right? You just make a big army. He bought double sapper? Witty bought double sapper? He wants to kill the main? Witty wants to kill the main, but this main has 2500 HP. Or burrows. He wants to kill the burrows. It's a perfect block. Oh, that was so good. One more. The body block, and he detonated the workers. Mayhem in the orc base. But ladies and gentlemen, remember that you can kill the economy, but you need to also win the fight somehow. Flame strike used by Mr. Witty, but it only tickles the grunts. And yes, that was a very nice double supper usage. But yes, Mr. Orc has a lot of lumber, the green player, so he can just take his workers from lumber. He's going for reinforced defense. I mean, you don't even need it now. But Mr. Witty is like, okay, money well spent. Money well spent, that was a good investment. And Mr. Witty, I think, just cross the map and finish him. I would say that versus more experienced orc, he still may like Zeppelin drop you, Shockwave, your peons and whatever. But no, this guy is very passive. He's not playing orc as a real orc player should. So always think about this way of attacking your opponent's economy. He's creeping. So he's preparing for the big fight. And he's creeping quite well because there is Orb of Lightning on the Blade Master. So there is no problem with the Drake. But Witty regenerated a lot of HP, he regenerated a lot of mana, and he's coming back. And he wants to fight with militia again. What was inside of the Red Drake? Round Bracers, literally worst item. It only helps you, I think, versus Flame Strike. And damage from Flame Strike to Tower and Chieftain is nothing. Literally nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Literally. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have Witty, who is like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm in my fighting position. Oh, Witty knows where the orc is. Now he can regroup his army, right? So Blood Mage in front, Paladin in the back, split a little bit, make a shop here or a tower here, right? Because he brought his peons for a reason. Witty has 700 gold, 500 lumber almost, so this is a perfect moment to start spending. Well, he makes lumber mill, sometimes you make lumber mill. Yes, look at this, he's making a surface and it works, look at this, he clanked up all of the orc units together with those freaking lumber mills. I never seen this myself. Witty is so smart, this experience. You need to pop the invul though, pop the invul. Heal scroll is there, invul, man, it worked. He was ahead anyway, but if you ever talk about finishing the game in style, that was it, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, if you ask me, Saul, how good is Mr. Witty with a Polar Rifle, let me tell you, he's pretty good. He played the standard version, and this body block at the end was crazy. Shout out to Mr. Witty for playing ladder as a streamer. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, I will keep eye on him. There will be definitely cool games. that he will have, and I will let you know that was one of the replays of famous Warcraft 3 people playing Warcraft 3. And yes, shout out for Mr. Witty for being a very good player. Subscribe, like the video, and comment. See you in the next one. Bye. Okay. The ending was pretty cringe, ladies and gentlemen, but this is the part. This is the part of the experience. You are not watching this YouTube to not be cringe, ladies and gentlemen. Hide this comment. Thank you, Mr. Kokosen. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we recorded one video. Who is also famous that plays in Warcraft 3? So yes, hello Mr. Brink LP, hello Mr. Elk, hello Mr. Greenborg, and hello Mr. BMMTXB. Mayhem, indeed. Hello to the YouTube chat, hello to the Twitch chat, guys. Make sure to sub and like. We are almost at 3,000 subs, guys. Almost at 3,000 subs on YouTube. Thank you in advance. If someone is watching the stream and not following, feel free to follow the Twitch as well. Oh, Mr. Harström, we need to add him. Mr. Harström, no! But Bucky versus Hitman, ooh, that's what I want to cast. April 24. April 24. Okay, thank you for the follow, Mr. Let's show. Look, it's him. Okay, no, yeah. So bad. Excels. Okay. Harström. Shout out to Mr. SaulApeMan, best Warcraft 3 cast out there. Pure fun commentary, no screaming, for subs respect. I mean, at the end, I'm screaming a little bit, and when I'm recording my TikToks, I'm doing like this shtick about begging for subs, but yes, usually I do it at the end. Hello, Mr. Junkie, nice to see you. Unfollowed and followed, it worked. Yeah, I need to fix it, but I don't know how. Okay, it's Starbuck versus Hitman. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Are we casting for YouTube? I don't know, but it's such a high caliber game that I'm just going to cast it for YouTube. Because why not? I'm going to the YouTube mode. I hope they're going to play. Yeah, they're moving. Booster is ready. Are you ready, guys? Follow, then I shan, subscribe. Let's go. How goes the Warcraft universe and the news on the unit cells? Hello, Mr. Dave. The summer is ending, so probably there will be not that much. I'm not ready, Mr. Saul. Mr. Simon, you sit tight because this is going to be the best casting ever. 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, you all know that Starbuck is what we call in Warcraft 3 universe a multiple race player. What does it mean? He usually plays human, but versus human, he likes to play orc. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a ladder game, this is not a tournament game, but he found a human opponent with his orc. It means that this is the best Starbuck that can be. If he would play in the tournament, that's what he will do, ladies and gentlemen. He will play Orc. And he's playing versus very special player himself as well, because he's playing versus Ethereal. And we say, Saul, I never heard about Ethereal. This is Hitman, ladies and gentlemen. This is beautiful. Beautiful Hitman. The master of orcs, the best NA American orc, but also he's perfect at playing different races, and he put a lot of effort. He put a lot of thought into getting in better and better as human player. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited about what he's going to do. Recently, like a few days ago, he was in my Twitch chat and we were talking about how to play a human versus orc, and he put a lot of effort into it. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited, and I think what is he going to do? He is going to play 2 farm tech, what we call it. So he's not going to produce any additional farms. He's just going to try to tech really quickly in order to play a lot of rifles. Not footman, a lot of rifles. In the meantime, Starbuck is just crossing the map. Water Elemental was summoned, and look at this amazing split. Very efficient creeping. You start with the Reef Elementals. Why? Because they have medium armor and they die very quickly to normal damage that Footies and Militia have. And of course, you save Makrura for the end, because the Makura needs to be left for dessert. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this clean creeping orc enters our base, and Hitman lost almost 0 damage on his units. Besides Water Elemental, you just unsummon Water Elemental. Anyway, Hitman is teching. Very nice tech timing, but now the question is how much damage and how annoying Starbuck is going to be. Because that's what he wants to do. He just wants to buy time. He just wants to like force as much militia as he can. And already it worked a little bit, because Mr. Hitman forgets to pull back his footman. We have very defensive position. This is giga defensive position. Hitman left a door open to his base on purpose, because he wants to like be able to hide in his base and also to deal with those freaking wolves with his archmage. So his game is very open, his base is very open, the game is open as well, and he just wants to kite and sit tight in his base as he should. And he's playing for the blacksmith already. And ladies and gentlemen, who is going to trade better? Well, there was a nice surround on the wolves. So far 0 experience for Mr. Starbuck. Hitman is one wolf kill away from getting level 2, and level 2 helps a lot. You have Brilliance Aura, meaning more water elementals, and also your Archmage is stronger. No deny, Fells Broad for Mr. Starbuck. But Arcane Tower is 20 seconds away, and look at this defensive base layout. This defensive base layout is amazing. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, you can just sit tight there, and the wolf is here. Hitman Starbuck resummoned a little bit too late, and level 2 Archmage is ready. But this game is still very open. This level 2 is not that of a big game changer. Look at all of those low HP units. Sooner or later, Mr. Hitman will have to hide deep inside of his base, because yes, he has no rifles yet. And he forgot to make farm number 3. He has 1000 gold. He has 1000 gold, and he got another wolf, which is nice, but he can't even produce his rifles. He needs to power build this farm. That's what I would do if I were him. And yes, Hitman is like, Starbuck is like, I'm the one who knocks now. You have low HP footies, you have water elementals, I'm going to kill your farms. And let me tell you, Hitman needs farm as we speak. Okay, so I'm not saying that one rifleman will change this game, but yes, you have very defensive base. Like Mountain King, he needs to start it. He can't. He's 26 supply. No, he started it. He cancelled something, I don't know. Maybe something died, but Mountain King is in the queue. That's very important, because even though, ladies and gentlemen, this farm is about to die, it's not the end of the world, because the most important unit, Mountain King, is already in the queue. And look at this. Farseer took a lot of damage, so Starbuck a little bit obsessed over killing this farm. That was nice. But the Mountain King is in the altar. And look at this, Starbuck is playing tier 3. You may say, Saul, Starbuck is not playing seriously. This is a very serious game. There are 2 prodigies playing versus each other. Of course, Starbuck is much more tournament, like, recognized, because, you know, he's like, he had a huge success winning versus Happy in, like, offline tournament and so on. But yes, Hitman is, of course, very, 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 very good as well. And let me tell you one thing. Ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Hitman is not giving up. He is doing well. I would say even that he's ahead. But yes, Starbuck is playing a very interesting strategy. That was my point. Shadow Hunter second means tier 3, right? And usually we see tier 3 if human played a very long tier 1. But I'm afraid that Mr. Starbuck may be a little bit in trouble if this, if Hitman will play this well. And yes, Starbuck got experience, and Archmage is super low. Archmage is teleporting out. Is there big healing? No, there is big mana. Bolt got the Farseer, but ladies and gentlemen, MK was left behind, and this pro level. 1 hex around. 1 hex around. No, 2 hex. 2 hex around. No. Oh, double hex down. Mr. Starbuck needs to finish this surround, or there'll be an issue. Okay, the wolf. Okay, it was enough. Okay. MK is just on level 1. Farseer was on level 1 as well. And yes, where are your priests, Mr. Hitman? You need to start healing. Okay, we will miss this Mountain King, and Mr. Starbuck was able to finish the surround. That's pretty nice. And Shadow Hunters are already getting some love. But What do we do versus tier 3? Because Starbuck will get tier 3. He will get tier 3 in time. He will go for Berserkers. With Bestiary, right? One Kodo Beast just to boost damage output. Shadowhunter is here, ready to creep. We have Priest, finally, a Priest. You know, that's what you need. That's what you need versus, basically, to keep Archmage in a good health. But yes, Shadowhunter is getting some nice experience as well. And the problem is that the hero that is about to carry this Mountain King is not getting level 2 yet. I mean level 2. He got level 2, but not level 3. That's the biggest issue that I see for now. He's very tanky, that's very nice. And to be honest, this is a pretty enchanted territory for me. I don't know who is ahead. Clearly. You may say Soul Org is tier 3, yes. But he's on tier 3 with 40 supply. 40, 4-0. It's not that much of a supply. Not that much. Not that much of a supply, guys. Okay, Archmage is here. Archmage is here. We are going to summon Water Elemental. He's waiting for for Water Elemental level 3. So both players are creeping. I mean, what Hitman should do is probably be 50 supply and go into the Orc base. That's what I would do, especially with Mountain King level 3, but again, it's a long way from having for Mountain King level 3. Speaking of level 3, Shadowhunter with big mana potion will be level 3, and this guy can heal for a lot. Speaking about healing, Mountain King can deal a lot of damage. Okay, what are we buying? Is heal scroll. There is no heal scroll. Okay, Archmage is here, checking out what is happening inside of the Starbuck main base. He sees that altar is in use. He is using this time to get some experience on his Mountain King. Okay, perfect. There is no dispel for Starbuck, so Water Elementals, they have a lot of value. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Starbuck and Hitman. Who is going to win? Who is going to win there? We'll see about that. Okay, Hitman knows Orc very well, and his approach is, Saul, I want to creep. He's like, I don't want to push now. My opponent is probably level 3 already. Let me get a big item. Maybe this item that will drop from Gargantuan Citertu is going to be a game changer. Because this camp is not going to provide him level 4. No, it's too long. Just wants to creep. Hitman is on 50 supply. The question is, are we going to break the supply and attack? Are we going tier 3? Are we expanding? We need to do something. And yes, he is producing one Sword Lady, one Rifleman. Rifles with 1/1 upgrades. It's tier 2 on the way. And tier 2, sorry, is +2 on the way. Yes, it is. So Mr. Hitman is taking no hurry mode. No hurry. But in the meantime, Tauren Chieftain, look at this guy. Ankh of Reincarnation, Potion of Invulnerability, Ring of Protection +5. And slowly but surely, but okay, there's going to be Creepjack actually. So yes, Hitman is getting closer and closer to getting level 4-4, but again, Tauren Chieftain level 3 is much more important than level 4-4, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and but Mana Stone is on the Mountain King, that's very important. He can't clap, but ladies and gentlemen, he can use Bolt pretty well. And remember, there is no Dispel. There is no Dispel for Mr. Starbuck. Crazy fight. Okay, we use Hex. There will be a nice Stomp, very nice Stomp. Mountain King has the Invul. And yes, Ankh forced. And now Shadowhunter is in trouble. Can Shadowhunter survive? And the Lucky Bashes, not really. Tauren Chieftain is behind, but no. Invul was popped, but so MK needs to be in a very defensive position. We are not dispelling the wolves. That's an issue. This Tauren Chieftain is unkillable. Nobody is really kiting. Hitman brought his militia, and he got the Shadowhunter. Double level up. Tauren Chieftain stomps in the middle of everything. But ladies and gentlemen, without the Shadowhunter, it can be tough. There is no mana on the Tauren Chieftain. There is mana on the Farseer, and Farseer is clearing some casters. Oh, there is Sorg Lady with the slow, the surround. The surround is here. TP will be forced, ladies and gentlemen. And Mr. Hitman is cooking. Mr. Hitman is here. There is a freaking item on the ground. But Starbuck is not giving up. Starbuck is not giving up, ladies and gentlemen. He is in defensive, and Shadowhunter is back, and he has big mana potion. I missed that. Oh, Mr. Hitman is overextending here. I think we are overextending. He needs to kite, he needs to kite, he needs to be patient, he needs to wait for his shop, he can't lose casters like that. Another heal wave, he's fighting close to the orc shop. Very well defended by Starbuck. Now we are pulling back. MK needs to like start healing and so on. Pendant of Energy has so much mana. So much mana. Yeah, okay, the game is open. The game is open, ladies and gentlemen. Mountain King will get some items. Tier 2 for Hitman. Tier 3 for Starbuck. Tauren Chieftain with nice levels. But Brilliance level 4 is also very good. MK level 4 is also good. And you know what? Hitman is pulling back. He wants to creep level 5, but can he do it? I don't think so. There is not enough camps on the map. We'll see about that. He's just checking for the expansion. Okay, just creep whatever is here. Just go for the small camp. Creeping green camp in the late games, it's not that bad. But Starbuck is ready, man. Starbuck is ready. There is a scouting wolf here. There's Water Elemental in front. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, they are repositioning a little bit. +3 ring, that's good for the MK. Of course, he needs more. He needs more than that to get level 5, but it may be problematic. Supply is dead even. Supply is dead even. There is Invisible Tauren Chieftain. Invisible Tauren Chieftain, why? How he's invisible? Because of invisibility potion. And this potion basically provides vision, and Tauren Chieftain is getting... And now Hitman sees that invisibility potion is on cooldown. He knows that it's on cooldown. Is he going to buy dust? He didn't buy dust. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. MK is getting a little bit of experience. He got a little bit. There is one more camp. Yeah, this Tauren Chieftain went for vacation. Okay, it's like this. You have seen Jurassic Park, right? In Jurassic Park, you try to be invisible for the dinosaurs, so to not end up like a foot sightseeing. Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what this Tauren Chieftain did. Mountain King is getting, believe it or not, closer and closer to level 5. But the difference is that Hitman broke the supply. Probably now he's producing a bigger army, while Mr. Starbuck is just sitting on 50. Just sitting on 50, ladies and gentlemen. But Mountain King, almost level 5, man. Almost level 5. We are suffering from success. We have too many items. Okay, +3 strength for the Mountain King. 1225 HP and 400 mana. I repeat, and 400 mana. By the way, mana on the Archmage, 420. That's a very telling number. 59 supply versus 49. Starbuck is still very passive, very efficient. He's just holding his ground. The invisibility potion is just blinking. And Mr. Hitman, what are you going to do? There's a scouting wolf. He's almost level 5. Maybe it would be a good idea to just trade mana. To trade few bolts and go back and wait for level 5. By the way, one wolf went down, the scouting wolf, and because of that, MK got even more experience. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there is Dub. He's playing Mass Demolishers? Mass Demolishers, what is this? I never expected these Mass Demolishers in the late game. How Mass Demolishers is good? With Burning Oil, maybe. Okay, Hitman is dealing like kind of free damage here. And he will see the Demolishers. He's like, what Demolishers? And the Burning Oil is here. But you can bash Demolisher! You can bash Demolisher and the first Demolisher goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, what Hitman is going to do against this, I have no idea. So far it doesn't work, and this MK is literally 6 HP points away from getting level 5, and then he can bolt pretty well, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what is happening now, ladies and gentlemen? We have a big fight. We have a big fight here. Okay, and Tauren Chieftain pops the Invul. Demolisher is providing a lot of damage. Speaking out, Invul! Mountain King! Mountain King needs to survive! Level up for him, Tauren Chieftain! Tauren Chieftain is a big danger! Invul is stopped, ladies and gentlemen! Invul is stopped! And what is happening now? What is happening now, ladies and gentlemen? We have a big fight. Another bolt. Maybe rifles are dying. Supply is even bolt! Bolt reaches, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best sniper. This is the best sniper, ladies and gentlemen. This Mountain King is this giga good sniper. He wait. Oh no, the Archmage! The Archmage got dispulled! Yeah. It's still one. Archmage survives so much TP. He's teleporting out. So the game is still open. And Hitman, what are you going to do against freaking Demolishers? Archmage teleported out on 4 HP. I'm so glad that this game goes for YouTube. It's a perfect game. Perfect game, ladies and gentlemen. Demolishers and super patient sniper Hitman. Speaking about levels, Shadowhunter and Farseer, they won't get level 5. I mean, not in good time. 3-1 upgraded Demolishers with Kodob's Aura, man. Plus 22 damage. Look at this damage buff. Man. 20%. Plus 22 damage. The problem for Mr. Hitman is that he doesn't have a shop, right? If he made a shop here, the regen scroll would be cool. I mean, scroll of regen. Regeneration. He's coming back and look at this. Altar is exposed. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. What's now? Hitman wants to fight before Tower and Chieftain is there, and where the sniper is going to attack. Where the sniper, Shadowhunter, that's a pretty obvious target, but he's working on some units first. Or maybe he's just A-moving. Maybe A-moving is better. Farseer the trouble. Bolt! Another snipe, ladies and gentlemen. Another snipe by the Mountain King. Another snipe. Farseer just went down. Now Tower and Chieftain is close to the store. Starbuck has 94 gold and growing, so we'll be able to afford healing potions soon. But man, there is so much this fire. All the idea is like with these Demolishers. The MK is just sniping. Those Berserker, this Berserker is dying, it's his own fire, by the way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what's now? Mountain King is just looking for the next target. He's just looking for the next target. Look. Oh, okay, heal wave and healing potion probably. Yes, speed scroll. Oh, he didn't die to the bolt directly. I think we are in the GG mode. But Demolishers are adding up. The damage of Demolishers is adding up, man. Look at this huge water elemental. Those priests, man, they have so much, like, duties. Bolt. Oh, Hex. Archmage is trying to escape. No! But what about the Shadowhunter now? GG is cold, ladies and gentlemen. GG is cold. So close. This MK is like this sniper. Bam. Mamma mia. Freaking MK. Photo Aura and Demolishers dead. What a game. Guys, if you like it, you know what to do. Leave me a sub, leave me a like, make a comment if you are excited about this MK going brrr. Leave me a comment. Thank you guys for watching, and yes, Warcraft is amazing. That was just a random ladder game that a viewer recommended for me, not because he knew the result, because it was just live, and yes, I'm excited for that. Guys, thank you for watching, and thank you the viewer that I don't remember, and yes, shout out to Warcraft 3 players because they're amazing. Okay. What was Mr. Dudak B? That was Mr. Dudak. Make sure to sub. Yes, Mr. Toothpaste, you need to say this. And Mr. Daichen, no, bro, you don't miss out on important stuff going on in games and start screaming for some random dude who paid for I don't know how many months of Twitch. Ah, I do it sometimes, Mr. Lucas, because Mr. Lucas is saying that I'm not advertising a lot. You know what, Mr. Lucas, the problem is there are bills, you know. I'm electricity bill and stuff like that. Let me tell you, I'm not streaming to buy another Ferrari. I'm streaming to have enough money for electricity bill and stuff like that. So yes, maybe I should sell our mode. I don't know. Mr. Toothpaste, are you ready to become a tier 4 sub? If I will do it more. Taxes, well, taxes are a rich people problem. In Poland, if you like earn very little money, you do taxes, but you don't pay that much of them if you are like literally barely aliving. Sok versus Simmons, guys. I can cast Sock versus Simon. Why not? Why not? Buys a nice card too. Well, if good things will happen, why not? Shout out to the community. Go on internet to make money to pay internet. Exactly, Mr. Crab. Exactly. Carb Stombs. Hello, Mr. Dave. Hello, Mr. Simon. Hello, Mr. Carb. Hello, Mr. Identify. Hello, Mr. Kaspar. Hello, Mr. Duda KB1. Hello, Mr. Toothpaste. Hello, Mr. Greenborg. Shout out to the YouTube chat. Shout out to the Twitch chat. This is the last game that I'm going to cast, and it's not going for the YouTube. Even if this game will be amazing, it's not for the YouTube. And yes, feel free to sub to the YouTube if you are watching on stream, because I'm posting shorts. I have this idea, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Mr. Toothpaste. Mr. Toothpaste is a very famous TikToker in Poland. Let me tell you. There is this YouTube short, I mean TikTok short, where there's like, you know, Western, like the cowboys movies in America. And there's like this Western looking guy with a rifle. Not like a sniper rifle, this like old long rifle. And he's like a sniper, you know, and he's like shooting. And you don't show the rest of the movie. What you show is like, you just add this sound, you know, of the bullet traveling. And I think I will make a TikTok/short where after every MK bolt, I put this animation, basically. That this MK is like this Western guy shooting. So I don't know if I'm going to do it, but that's my idea, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm going to do it. I'm not Backstreet Boy, I didn't say everybody. Hello, Mr. Everybody. Okay, guys, let's cast this game, and then I go, and then I go to in real life. Why I go to in real life? To make some YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hello, Mr. Ark. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Mr. Ark. I was thinking about you a little bit yesterday because Mr. Ark had this story from Mexico. I was like, oh, really? Pew pew pew. Yeah, pew 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 could be good as well. Mr. Ark has some story with Mexico, Mr. Toothpaste. That was a funny story. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go, let's go. So, on the top left, playing as a red human, this guy is named Sock, and this guy is practicing for the Dolphin Super League. He's warming up because he plays in the Dolphin Super League today. Mr. Adish does a long story about the orcs. So yes, this is Mr. Sock, and he's playing versus Simmons. And what do we know about Simmons? That Simmons is Simmons, and Simmons playing Dark Ranger, Life Drain first, without Tower Rush. You can't Tower Rush a human. Okay, let's think why Life Drain can be good. Why Life Drain can be good, ladies and gentlemen? Why Life Drain can be good versus human?
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't know. It's good versus Mountain King. Maybe he was expecting Mountain King, but he's playing random. You can expect Mountain King if you play random versus random. Human will always play Archmage. So he was expecting Archmage. Well, Mr. Greenberg, Starbuck is super close to getting his wins, man. Super close. But it's always like this freaking 2-3, 2-3. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we will make big skeletons. We like big skeletons, right? Plus 8 damage. It's very nice. Plus 8 damage is what we need, what we want. Okay, we have 5 peasants constructing this town hall. Okay. So it's one base. No, it's Hans Alin. His Hans Alin. He'll heal the Hans. Okay, how good Warden Dark Ranger is if you want to all-in the expansion. How good Dark Ranger is. Let me tell you, he can attack all of those peasants and make them, transmute them into skeletons, but you need to get your level 3 first, and ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sog is not going to make it too easy, even though Life Drain is strong, he's providing the footies can just escape this, right? But there's of course limits. There's of course limits to everything, and Life Drain can be spammed, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this army. This army is very, very low. You need to power build shop before tech. That's obvious. And there is one freaking Ancient of War growing. Problem is that MK will absolutely make his little wife. We will see. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. Okay. Okay, Arcane Tower is not ready. This is the moment. This is the moment
town is under
This,
siege.
the hands are coming. X. This is GG. This is GG. There is no ancient protectors. There is ancient of freaking war. And thank you for providing fresh skeletons, says Mr. Simmons. Thank you, Archmage, for fresh skeletons. In sock shoes, if I really wanted to win this game, I think I would just give up on the expo. I think I would tag. I think I would tag versus this, and he's making a tower. He's making a tower. Well, so Simmons is so creative, man. So creative. But is it over? This is still Mr. Sock. He's a beast. He's literal beast, this guy. Super strong. Super creative. Super smart. Super good looking. Super nice. You name it. Simmons sold TP as well. That's very true, sir. On the way, just to have a little bit more gold for those important units. But ladies and gentlemen, he's not on tier... Okay, the militia is here. The water elementals are still annoying. Bring the wisps, Mr. Simmons is stacking. Simmons is stacking. I thought that if you'd bring the wisp, he would detonate all of those water elementals and the game would be over. Do you agree with me, Mr. Identify? Simmons has 400 lumbers, 500 lumbers. Sorry for not switching the players. Look! 600 lumber! And going tier 2. Aye, Mr. Simmons. You need to play more Warcraft. Yeah, you can play. You need to play more Warcraft, okay? Just you are almost there. You are almost there. But he's going tier 2. It means the game will be longer. But the issue is that Sog is going tier 2 as well. Tower has finished, and now our skeletons are going to melt. I would play Dark Arrow level 2. He plays Life Drain level 2. This guy is crazy. By the way, have you know that Life Drain makes skeletons? I learned it from Mr. Verdi. That Life Drain gives you the Black Arrow effect. Black Arrow effect. Look, he will be a skeleton. 25 mana, by the way. There is no Dark Arrow effect on the Archmage, because Archmage is not going to leave a corpse. Mamma mia, grande madonna. Okay, so tier 2 is almost ready. Actually, it's ready now. What kind of hero we go for? Are we going for Panda, Tinker, Naga, Firelord, Hitlord? It's Tinka with Pocket Factory. What? Pocket Factory, really? Ah, this Life Drain wasn't too good. I would make something that stacks with Life Drain, you know? Like Bold would be the best. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, me too, Mr. Kaspar. That was pretty good, but the issue is that, I don't know about the Tinker. He's just laning with the Tinker, maybe that's good. Pocket Factory doesn't care too much about Arcane Tower. Lords are on the way, but Mr. Simmons got caught out of position. Are we triple dispelling? Yeah, we did triple dispel, but it's not enough, man. It's not enough. Where are you going with your army, Simmons? Simmons! Here! There's where the footies are. There is so much militia here. Tier 2 is almost ready for Sock. Mr. Simmons, the timer. He got... That's what Mr. Sock is doing. He knows when to buy time. And this Tinker is not paying out, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Archmage is back. Oh, you are going tier 3? That's a bad decision. That's the bad decision, because I'm here to cancel your lords. Oh, you have this big army with Dark Ranger with a lot of mana. Haha. He didn't even cancel the lord. I think he's tilted. He's tilted. He is tilted. Ladies and gentlemen, and he's still aligning. Cancel the main. He's not canceling. He has 200 lumber, Simmons. No, Simmons has 42 lumber. This is an alignment. You can heal your Tinker. You can heal the Tinker. Heal the Tinker. Heal the Tinker. Heal the Tinker. Tinker goes down. Okay. Man, he should be aligning. Well, Mr. Number, you need to be like a shredder. I always say this. Your other co-workers are like peasants without lumber upgrades. They are like peons, they are like wisps, and in your work you need to be as a shredder, because if you work efficiently and quickly, then you have some time to chill. You can be Zeppelin dropped in the opponent peasant line, Kappa. So yes, have a nice day at work, sir. Have a nice day at work. And check up the YouTube channel later for some cool replays. Be a shredder. Don't be a wisp. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid that Mr. Simmons feels like a wisp now. Even though he has life drain, it doesn't matter too much. Yes, bravo! We are tier 3. Yes, feel free to sub to the YouTube, guys. Thank you. We are at 2,902 subs. Can you believe it? Life drain to keep the hunt alive. Mr. Simmons has 800, right? He's producing a lot of wisps. Yeah, it's over. Nice idea. Yeah, I switched them. Mr. Sog is like chilling. He has access to everything. Tinker got level 2, but we don't care about Tinker level 2 that much. And yes, the rifle caster efficiency is there. Hunts, they have this Moonglaive upgrade. So Simmons is still getting some last hits, but near impossible. Get a lot of value from that. Ladies and gentlemen, this game was Simmons' game. He could win this, but yes, he didn't finish Sock, and if you let Mr. Sock cook with expansion, he will know exactly how to buy time. He'll know exactly how to come back to this game, even though he had so much resources not spent, didn't matter. Sock versus Lishka. Shout out for Mr. Lishka for being a sparring partner. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, Mr. Starbuck is playing today, so let's rate Mr. Starbuck. Is he playing? He's playing versus Focus. Okay, I'm afraid to rate him now because, you know, he's playing a tournament game, so I'll rate back to Warcraft. But go, Mr. Starbuck, I hope you'll win. I don't want to, like, interrupt him. So, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for accompanying me today with this amazing stream. And I will put all of my effort into YouTube. Of course, I will be back later, but YouTube is my stuff now. Thank you, and I will be back. I'm raiding Starbuck anyway, so I'm raiding Starbuck because I misclicked. Doesn't matter. See you.